You know, I say, baby, I'm be a sample video and that's what I say. I have your power 97.9 and I'm going to share TV so where your TV XYZ. Dwabo Ase Jumadi and Prince Kwame Menka and then a dom. Yatirasi, Yeshia. Getting come out to Chahud one, Ebra pay.
No man can.
But yes, Jumadi and I said, "No, yeah, that young couple say, so what man the Pabiati in your tear for Apostle Joseph Jackson, and I say, and it begins about the bar to pay about 2 million Jumadi or power 97.9. Dwabo Ase in ye.
No one.
Your brother Danta, your Baba Ginger, my Ghana house. To say, you're a Dana Dana, what Ginger knows, yeah, men fan coming Ghana for my Yento and can't pay. But I send my Kwame Pesa Meka, and it's so crying. Now we 2 bottom wabra, 1 nantia cover jumem, wabra wujina kramu, I would try and car, Saka Baba before I jumem, wabram pop, what do a jumem with that? Ebia we are Jadini, would you what do jump? Sabre, who's yes, your norma, what's your norma, our passion, what take? Nothing, wabba pie, said about your man for the barbeton. You see a subway. Asamba kupa na ya nokre ewo wabrabo ya wo bo ewo atiasefo wiase mo asama nyankopon aka fa ho te se de nyuntofo yi kan obie ni wo te se nyankopon wono na bia puno a obie ni otumi tum wono na tupunu ma obie ni obetima bie eti de nyame aka fa ho no eno ne asama eye nokre e fa wabrabo ho wo se wo hirawo was so fall and walk a bit my bow, not Butantia, was I see you sweat my bed. That's I'm the daddy perfect. Our Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. Was it when a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. When you are brabo, a sonya miania, what time from pop, a baya will now for nom. What time from pop, and Nanteba when you because a dear way young one was way. A brought you in India's yes way. A crown bear soon, ya know. That's God. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. Was it that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of water by word? Dwabo Ase ni power 97.9. HBI de double crack temu samba bramo. Me amini aba. Anano na me ni botton to sansa na de ya bodwa danta. Ya ne Ghana fo nyina edi nkomo e wo Dwabo Ase. Amapoma. Checheku. HBI betere nka wabra wode eye ko wan krata mu mpezempezemu ebra wo. Our Dwabo Ase Jumadi so Baba Menka say Agbozo Herbal Clinic. Bema, I feel where the young call 2 minutes oh. I feel the young call 1 minute oh. Ya quiet him 2 minutes oh. Agbozo Herbal Clinic say Brania Mau 2 minutes no. Brania Mau Sadabaya said ye nyame hye no. Uko from Panaso say ago pramano so agudie na ekoswa wetima bradwuma ne ye Agbozo Herbal Clinic se bra kwakwashiman wo mo ben eye ahemfie no ehwa na Agbozo Herbal Clinic wo betima from 0241 7505 0282 and 0557 402 696 radio dase Agbozo Herbal Clinic Okotama branch no more community 25 Savannah Junction omni Deaf Track Estate le di enhwani mu wait to friend Agbozo Herbal Clinic was 0557 402 696 Agbozo Herbal Clinic no Lord, you're my everything. Redeemer Herbal and Research Center make for the amawo. Say your malaria, say your ulcer, say your candidiasis, say your UTI, say your gonorrhea, and yeah, fuck share mo, fuck die mo. Redeemer said your mudini city, no, but Jeffoti I say. What about Joe? I'm a job be a Redeemer Herbal and Research Center ewo omon kran kropon yimo na sabere a doctor for 24/7 dan den nyina wo so my krado mo pese mo tie o wo de ohaw bia wo bia fa beto o manim ohaw bia say ya pomodin ohaw fa beto o manim fra doctor for say 0544 429 083 and 0302 962274 between Fred Doctor direct. I was 0245 014136 Redeemer Herbal and Research Center Limited. Dwabo Ase. That's what so I crado. Go on cratan ya biam and some p na cause woman mo. But no baby ya de ya kanya no beto pa. To say the medical catch up. A bra ya said you made an as a Juadano. Now what you know? Ya sokani ano de ato agenda 111 so asu pity apomode aso ya hodo a ya mampanyi hye bosse ye besisie se de be ya bebo na pagya ya pomode ho nsam e wo man Ghana sei na tebia ne sitie ya to nsantwafo agum e ba wurawuram wo bo de nsam ahodo beto dwa na no pai eti san komo we eni ho kwan se hwerew basabre e bra so se ye de ko wan krata mu nsam e bebra mo Adam, yako. Okay, I'm up on my church, quiet crado. My main channel, Ama, let to say.
That's right. Paul
Ambantem. Oh, Christmas tree. That's right. I'm going to be an
is it me person who baby I would be seeing my just swab.
Bro, you did so that I was telling you.
Many airports for some got it to almost really to matter.
A lawyer for bro Fubi was saying you cannot be a judge in your own courtroom. Wouldn't be more time ever one cassa was
Ghana has a Ghana has court to another different court.
Me say a lawyer for what Ghana has you know when him sabro for.
Okay.
Omo te sabro.
Omo kana Ghana ha.
Ah, you kana Ghana ha. Any engure tell so.
You ya born tell me sorry about mention tiefo nyina biem ne ahwefo biem. Daily graphic de obokrata da manim e wa ha. Na kwa me krata mu asem a wode aba ne nududo na ne yakan dada posifo ya wo bakọ power 6 from 1 million police medical emergency fund ho entuma nra e ho asem ha ye nsan enkomo biem na say ye replace the aging farmer population say they tete mabunu besa hanum ya wo mo so wo kwadwuma mu ni ata wo machi and anu ni ebisa say ne say wo mo ayede wo magu na so wo mo tiase ana say ho asma ko sise no mo kira wo mo gina mo na so penti wo mo na de sa antete yi be ma wo hu wo san hye ase enti National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program NEP NHS wo mo best support mabunu makoma hanum wo kwadwuma m say de be ya wo mo ebetumi aba be som na adwuma ho nsem so akon kai san se wo mo wom dada no wo mo bon kokora wo mo nyini nti wo se de mabunu besi wo manam tintetie bebre wo ho a wo mo ebe de amom doctor ya wadu twum so na ka se kwa me yanim da wo mo a ewo yen aba school wo mo bie school na wo no de ka academic calendar ho asem senche ebeba o se academic calendar to be out soon nti Ghana for hwenim na school ni ko ehu da ye bi academic calendar.
Yes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Say nanu anu omo makwan ya omo amakwan.
Yeah.
And yes, omo ko trust standardization exams nti no twe omo ko akire. And I say dia me ehunu da omo bi school ni esi nka 10th no be bia fe 10th no dua yes enya ehunu nti egusu wa twe.
Na bibi say Ghana for mat bi da. Say ebra so say ye man omo won fitiase school, ebe bia school na ye ehunu da pot ya omo be bia school. Mat bibi say wo Ghana da.
See bibi si there is always a first time tea.
First time we there.
Ghana have for your first time.
Where your man that you want some more. First time.
Enyaba. Enti Daily Graphic de obokrata dia odi aba ere kwa me we obi asunsun ya na niema ta ha pa for ta tete wo. Edu anadwo mo ma wo na ni aso gya de asi utiri so. Ade be chi na ati ball pass papa ye ho hwenye yi. Sabashe ba center se. Wo de huhu mu attack de o me ho ade pa. Wa ye mere nso mpamu aba wo be hwa ma ho ato. Ama bibia ye kama wo mo bibia fe ne petekeke spiritual oil wo ho. Unya bia wo de fa petepete ba bia wo fi se nipa bi no mo wo mo eto so re ne no ano no. ene what na se kom eno de be mani pa na tena se he wo ye ne de yin e wo nkoso wo taa wo ho ani spiritual cream nso e wo ho ne nyina ebu asaba ahyefo e na akɔfa ne nyina de abadwama so ya ubenya bi na wato ukola plaza omni abrante sports ndi hwe ni mo wo off New Market Road ne so ubehu sabashi for 050 and 050 ofre wo na waye ho enquiries
ama say Ghanaian Times no so was o card e wo fe no pem ho na me hwade
ono so ka senator sem say pension ye increasing by 10%.
Pension ye increasing by 10%. Okay, sansem no ne nsem ahodo e na won sa betimi aka no wakenkan e wo Ghanaian Times na fe so enko krata na aka no okoma xyzonline.com so ensem no dia bebre na gu oh yes wabra ye kwa enim ye bebobo so bi e dia kire basabre ama poma chochoku be dan se wode ko wan krata bu nsem abra ye na fe so de di ntre ha e wa amba efo tentafidie no so wode ape so wode amaye ebra so say ye de agodie mu nsem bebra mo e wo Dwabo Ase wo power 97.9 hello Kweku
hello Kwame
Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch Roger Mupaja the mic nim Roger Boja hello Kweku
hello Kwame
ebra so agodie mu nsem famra.
Right, Serrano Pemra, so good so I care about Pano, our Power 97.9 from Nafe TV. SYZ Serrano Pedi, somebody in the bro. Now, Senna near my city, only we say AFCON, Air Coso, our Cameroon, Abontes and Ra, games to because Nigeria, even in the first game, defending champion Nigeria, and circle board, draw some United Air Ban games, Air Bassin, and here the home some Air Banwechi. Ghana Premier League match back when also Akemo Media Sporting Club and he has said some eba FA Cup run of 30-10 run draw no echo so Nina said some eba rafi unu se El Clasico and so to jane our katame mwana and I feel on this seminar se bobo nyina no and I no paid in seminar so bromo mutechiri hiding some banana prepare the British man afia botela amnyina so boy chirba ye I did some eba na bidin Eddie Roger Imana bet me after me the sports monarch mini.
Hello, Kweku Anope quickly ye room na fe yen shan semna se enfamodia. Would say ene uko piemu ewo air celebrity golf course. Jumedi chen air chassis na air Samsung PGA Captain's Prize Golf Tournament. To ewo sakumono. Ene ne important na captain with this celebrity golf club anwo David Rayner. Ena ye bisa no se njihye mu no saying na niema tiem asenhyehyɛ bibia timi akoso ye afei so no adwumedia nei edi animu a amanfo hwɛ sɛ bibia betimi akɔ animu pa sɛn ɛna adwumedia no ɛbɛkɔ no.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very unique and interesting tournament. First of all, it's the first of its kind in the country. So, and it was introduced by John Wonders, who's captain of the PGA. So we are all looking forward to a very innovative and interesting tournament when it comes round sometime this month. You know, Celebrity is, the course is usually weather dependent. So for the fairways, we are usually dependent on rains. Luckily this year we have had quite some good rains, but in the last few months it's been a bit dry. But where we have the uniqueness there on the greens, and we make sure that the greens are always in a very immaculate condition, and so that's where I think those who are going to play will score their points on the greens. Yeah.
Captain David Rena, yanko anime na enei wanum nia empedifo a wo se atwa nim so mo ba page media na se afei golf clubs ben and omo ba se na be adwumedie no ebetimi apage akwa ni mu pa.
Usually we have for tournaments of this size about somewhere between 130 to 140 people. When they come from all the various clubs in the country, some will come from Celebrity in Accra. Celebrity Achimota. We'll have those from Tema. Some will come from Tafo as well, Kumasi, and sometimes from the other clubs in the Western region like Takwa and Bogosu and Insuta, and sometimes even from Obuasi. So there's quite a number of golfers, but usually of this nature we expect about 140 amateurs to participate. Yeah, our president, Mr. Tang Hong, will definitely be one of the special guests, and also the Korean ambassador will be one of our guests of honor. There may be one or two others, but these are the two that for now I can mention.
What you say is Sikafwagro, Unisika, Umobi, not just no golf, not just a chassis, a captains, a tournament, a chassis Sakumono, and a copy Miminda.
Yawromu our African Cup of Nations so Cameroon abonte senwa ada games no do na etimi so my first game ID kan etojaro na Algeria for defending champion womo ana eni selolion edi epim se bana wie no na tsenya dia obi atimi eposo atena our sa game no se etimi cause nchi another game se semra Nigeria womo so etine fi mo so game ano se no mo ni Egypt so ana edi ewidos Egypt for nim se Afcon no ama gene prema akoma son enu Nigeria echiom eboma kabako a honom entimiati college hianacho wono ana ehesa agone boma Nigeria for ensu efa nkunudie another game eno se ekose na mina Sudan ensu etene fiese na Guinea ense eripim se bana wie no bientimi amposat na bom Guinea for homo enya last minute penalty a womo ebose na ewo sa game a eno se etimi ekose na ovremu ewo sa group no mu dia na se Nigeria for na group D no wonom eda top homo ekuta 3 points Guinea ekuta 1 point Sudan ekuta 1 point Egypt homo eda se no ma wonom any point bia na games a ebase ewo Africa no sei na honsam etite Tunisia etine final homo ni Mali ere apem se no ye 1 pm na sa match na ebase nochi Mauritania etine final Gambia so ere pem se no so 4 pm na no so ebase na fe 7 pm a Equatorial Guinea homo ni Ivory Coast so ebetimi ere atentam so.
Alright, ye kwa eni na yemfa eri nkyeremu ewo my Ghana yen company a wodim say yen first game ankoyi ai Morocco twa kaba kwa yentimi antene no ena Samikufo we management committee member edema the Black Stars of Ghana editu dwache se ehumbe nya pass ebenya nkunimdie ewo yen next game a yebebo na fei atro so timi akwa nimu nemo mayen for first game no enjeje Black Stars ahode eden a ebefa
the mindset and commitment. The last game, we tried our best, and the best wasn't enough to win the game. And like I said, we lost. So now the focus is depend on the next game. We need to get the 3 points by all means, just to upgrade ourselves to the next stage and have a Comoros the next game. The last game also will be very important for us because you don't want to be second or be third or whatever it is. So I think we focus on Gabon the coming Friday. That's the most important thing for us. And after we think about Comoros, most of the people are not happy with the situation because we thought that we are Ghanaians and then normally we should win very comfortably, but it didn't go on the way that we expected. But I believe that the next game we had so many meetings with an individual, me personally, and I can say that the desire and the spirit is really changing towards our game against Gabon because the players want to stay in the tournament. Nobody want to go home with the first 3 games.
Okay, Sami Tuga, Sami Kufo, Bekaya Bayern Munich, no dinakon, Hodumachesena, and Efidia Gona, Casavi, and Anthony Bafran, Canadian Secretary, Edma, a Confederation of African Football, Unisono Siakai, Edma, or my Ghana. Now, one of the Nanuatum Chese, Elmayapa, Zayan Game, and my friend Gabon, and the Comoros Babon, Yabenian couldn't be, they stay in the competition, Yakon Nakoin.
First match is never easy. We have to agree it was not the best performance of the Black Stars. And the first half, I think tactically we did well, and it was a very tight game. I was really going for 0-0, to be honest, and then we considered a goal. From now on, what is very, very important to be tactically very orientated, pay attention to details, and to win our next 2 matches, which are coming up against Comoros and Gabon, or the other way around. So it's very, very important. I just watched the training from majority of the players who didn't play in the first match. The intensity of the training was quite good. So let's keep the hope alive, and all is not over. We still have, we still have 2 matches where we can get That was 6 points. Well, I don't compare Gabon and the Comoros. I'm just telling you, if we want to go to the next stage, we must beat Comoros and we must beat Gabon. Point. Finish. Thank you.
Yɛrɛ ho gyina blasters ɔno makakyɛw no sɛ nyame yɛadom Friday 7 p.m. na Ghana ɛne Gabon ɛde ɛpem so na Ghanafoɔ nyina ɛhwɛ no sɛ yɛ poster ball aberante fɛ no Kudos Mohammed ɔbɛtumi abɛka blasters wo na biribi atumi akɔ nei ayɛ asempɔnefoɔ medical team no ɛde ato dwa sɛ Kudos ɛsan sɛ yɛkɔ tournament no ɔnka team no ɛsan na pra ho sɛnsɛm no ade te sɛ mpɛnefoɔ de ato dwa sɛ Kudos nyame ɛyɛ adom a ɛnɛ ɔbɛtumi adwane blaster team no ɛwɔ Cameroon sɛ bɛyɛ nyame yɛ adom na Friday coach agitum a Kudos Mohammed ebetime gire momna Ghana and Gabon and so at the evidence na AFCON no sensem onum say Ivory Coast for na omne Equatorial Guinea airport one number one goalkeeper ya for na saving boho say reporter abetu jan say FIFA for ebande no esa na doping hu sensem nti na company for nim so nka pi hu sensem ne kebia AFCON obetime gire mo seka FIFA a confirm say nya dia saving boho ebetime gire mo area Ivory Coast emra wo mo so ene Equatorial Guinea esa repim city AFCON no nya dia brant ebetime gire mo esia kan na enra onim sɛ Sierra Leone for wɔn ebo draw against Omayefen Algeria na ɔmo wie no ɛna penefo de atoja sɛ draw keka ɔmo atimi abɔ no wɔn ɛma ɔmo sika each player ɛnya $1,500 ɛne esika ɔmo de ɔmo no akyi no ɔmo de atoja sɛ appearance fee ɛno ɛyɛ $3,000 to kan nyina bɔ mu dia na sɛ $4,500 ɛne esika penefo de atoja sɛ Sierra Leone ɔmo players no bia ɛnsa ɛbɛtimi aka.
All right, yensa nimbra club football na yeremu unim sɛ Ghana's Premier League matches no ebia to dwa na ebia outstanding games and empedifo ahye se bakunto dwa na eno ewotakwa Akon Park no o ena mediema boboko etrefie atunsa area for Glorious Accra to folk na worum area boy ni 3 p.m. ena game no eto dwa ewotakwa Akon Park ena na wahye nso enso area man yakan to folk unsem no ene de eba ne se abrantie a osia kan Edman Kranza Warriors ye freno Richard Kwabena Ejeyi were left back as a vocal ton radio vocal echo my friend America so on kosia kan ho na as folks wo mu obia amana be sia branch na nemu enti no abranch no mfie 9 ne fa contract what the trade secret aso e ba be sia kan dia makra to folk enti empem se January mu ere mu February next abranch no wasan dia ma folk na wakọ kodinde no akọ ne eno ne nhihye nei efi ato folk aba yebom ediama nei coach Prosper na te ogum edi etudwa se Asante Koroko boboko no enye boboku asebi ye boboku kitwa eye dia uye player na oba besia kama Asante Koroko also mo akwenya mo usia kan enu ti ne rotational system e course e wa Asante Koroko boboku num wehwa dan Lad Ibrahim Debi saso ena kwamba won so benya na kwenya so aba bedem saso ena branch fe Razaka Belora enso bedem ti goalkeeping department wo de enye ni papa ku na bedo obi abedebi na bo mane metimi akoyi dia mabo
enro anyakopo yadum MMTN FA Cup run of 32 na penefo de drone so na penefo si show ma ne se nyame yadum a Tuesday 18th January ade amatene bi ebekoso ana fi 20th no se penefo chema ebins ebekoso na fi omo chirem se 19th ana se ade games na bi ebekoso na after senra bibia eba na say na parents na ho sam sitie ukọ group E team sem hia no Red Tamale United rom ne wasunta hadi ebepem se na fi team for na Boga All Stars ani Tamale City ade bepem so group A ukọ group B ho ona Blekum Chelsea ani before quarter no ade bepem so na fi Gold Stars atene fi ni Bechem United and so ade Awida so na fi Diana Stars and so ani Blekum Freedom Fighters and so ade be Awida so na fi Jini Eagles and so atene fi ni Young Apostles and so ade bepem so ukọ group Z ho ona Sky FC ani 11 Wise and so ade bepem so na fi team for na Zimakotoko ani Elimina Sharks ebobo Squad Deportivo and so atene fi ni Kumama United and said that without Kimfesa and Kalala United na Fiabusian Doors and so ebetene fi First Class FC and so the apem so group dia and no etwa to hono and a team e fana say ye Akachi All Stars and Kotokruas ebobo House of Folk and Golden Kicks and so ebepem so na fi Heart of Lion and Vision FC Airport and a fi Red Atletico and Lagos Cities and so ebepem so na fi Nani FC and Dreams FC and ebepem so
all right ye ye de sini be wura ma no ne na fei yere insem bia so unim se all classico to dwa ene ewo King Fahd agrupa maso ewo Saudi Arabia eno Super Cup to dwa Spanish Super Cup no ena pedify enche kopie mo Saudi Arabia na no FC Barcelona ena fe Real Madrid ena wonum edebebo ni edatena Atletico Madrid and after that let go Bilbao and said Babweni say na nhia no pedifaya just eto dwa El Clasico no ne nti Barca no asemfa ne nse nti Madrid ye hwe said ye be ko no
e fa wa hefa Barca de na edija ajikon aboaje Barca no anasa aboaje Chelsea Chelsea oh
but ye be ko won nemum uko
kwamena ben
uko
ada wa fe kwamena bi
sorry kwame uko Japan papa bi a wedi 54 years old osi akan we footballer your friend Kazuyoshi Muira
1 year
54
years. Oh Facebook live and I
for joining na wo mun hwe said
wow
papa ne tie 54 years na na ibobokuo your 4th year of Japan your from Japanese club Suzuka Point Getters
zani e be frɛ no
na one was sign papa no say one bra na fei ni career no onyem fancy ya one beto aso na fei
let the old man play
ya o gira TV so o train say we gira so footballer
because you so coach
we coach because he say we coach
obem 15 minutes then we be nkonya na
we play coach
za
it wa bobo 54 years
momma kwan na nkokrafo no mobo na yeinum na agoprama no so
ye Vincent Abubakar o ni o ye o Cameroon
That's right. Madam I say hello Kwaku and I feel so Roger Emmanuel the sportsman I say Maria Goody Monsama Bre wo Dwabo Ase Dwumadie so our power 97.9 Mamiko Facebook live na Facebook in terms wa jaso get ready amanfo aka Frederick Kofi Kwache say good morning Kwame me show me live our France yeah France Cropon aye Paris and I feel so Kwesi Nuchuga was say thank you for the good work you're doing for Mother Ghana. Send a message so my Kimudi. Abuaji Chelsea. Michael Dovisi watching live on Facebook. Can you any doom no sa? Kwame Yamonka wants some ye dundum ye kanya dodo. Me baby pot ye dundum kania no okay what about say asalaga ye dundum kania na say akura bi ekuta kania na de no no ogro ho George Bartel so hwe on Facebook power 979 but am nyina ba say ye dan ho aba ye ba ye be so ye tonton sansan mu abrum ensam bi si our Ghana Airport Company Limited and a face ba Ghana ya pomuden ho nsama adwempa na no mampanyi dan na di se akade ehia adokotafo akade ehia ebeboa apagya yapomden ho nsam no titiriw adan ya ye besi se asupiti no sen na ne tebia esitie yama ne bofo o matete asim ye de ho amane ebrem na no pay menko ba bia tinaso na kwaso na di ati ewo TV XYZ and afezo Power FM wo Power FM ye besi but TV XYZ ya kaka mo no bia sisi ewo my Ghana sisi ehwe ye ba.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo. Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always brave, fresh, natural, mix, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
I know some have spoken. I know some have paid the ultimate price of dismissal, transfer, a whole lot of harassment. But the voices are now being amplified. And all these other voices have also been in the system all the time. A lot of them working very closely and even implementing. They are the ones telling us there are no textbooks. Okay, so if now they are talking, I think it's good. But I'd like to believe that they are speaking for themselves and for others. If government keeps insisting that they don't have a problem, then their calls for review may not end where it should be. If the originators and the planners and the strategists of the free SHAs themselves come to acknowledge that, hey, we meant well, this is it, we've evaluated the situation, we have our maiden reports, these are the challenges we see, come let's talk, there's nothing wrong with it.
Do you think it should happen, a review?
Why shouldn't a review happen? When we started the Progressively Free, we had a review mechanism in place. You are starting something new. You can't assume you are not going to have any challenges. You can't assume what you put on paper the first day is cast in stone. You are going to look at the situation, you are going to closely monitor the implementation, and you are not going to wait till things come to a head, because the problems will start coming. And who will tell you what's wrong? It's not the minister. It will be the headmaster. So the headmaster must have the space to tell you what it is, because he is the manager on the ground. The house mistresses, we don't appoint them for nothing. They know.
Power, 97.9 FM.
That's right, the DJ. Ojana so Pa 979 Facebook Live. Obiamra hosts here. Mamutie o radio so Pa 979. And if so mamu share TV so TVXYZ Ghana. Ukuso wo share wo TVXYZ. Dwabo Ase dwumadie nie. Kwame Minkanie. And some di canon ye ba be kan wasem. And some man kan manfo nya komude be hintam no. Eno ne ba be biebie so. E di akira mo. E na no pay. Ye gina to me a war the 1992 Constitution. I just said to me a yadi akira Ghana mpedinfo nsem no. Every baby baako baby free aye Ghana for nsem me Kwame Minka metiye me ye Ghana ni me ye Ghana ni amete me Ghana me ni me team yete ye Ghana aye twa ye to to aye twa no ye twa de ma amanfo a yato aba wo mo so so mo mbe so me ye enti sumo mo so me ye no ye wotumi say ye bebu so bo say adwuma bi a ye de sha mo nsa no say na esi kro ye wo say to me no Yamra no my ho kwan say ye betima bisa sansam no yamra no my ho kwan say ye betima me ma sansam no so etisi ye me ma sansam no so a enye se ye tu ye nia si obi so enye se ye tan obi sabe Ghana tete na ye de ma ye ma no san tete na bi na me ma me ne me papa de ma me ye mu mpanimfo anim tia ye nkasa mpanimfo anim nanso e beduru say ya eye acha ba ko na hyame eye Ghana fo nyina che eti nsema eda Ghana fo akoma so no eno na mi ba biebie so e de akire ye nyina na ye tu anamo wa bra ye gina nsem no so ye ko Ghana Airport Company Limited CCA but answer no mama ka say rooted natural products and the rooted mixture aba what the rooted Titanic aba what the rooted life aba Ruta mixture ya madadi edro, Ruta Titanic ya typhoid edro, and a Ruta life and quencio no a bois who grew a feeling kikawabia, a what with yenim, emwa wading. Emma yade don't be a batiasi with yenim piano. It to me enya a year a hobambo bia a babwa. I'm a wetiman nanti wabera yadebia and titro mofem. For Ruta natural product was 0244 503 443. And a face of pharmacy, chemical shops, herbal shops. I would do a work gun and Yinano, Uba Urama, Sabakabi at all. Ara yet it seems Sabri pay. Total Sansino and ye Bruno. I would Dwabo Ase. Power 97.9. Nano, Yabakachamo. And when you now mudi today. In fact, one kasa were your board chairman, Emma Ghana Airport Company Limited. A bra and some no, Edin Treha, I was so shining in media so. And one far crata, and one far trade here, and what training some, and what the Batu effort in the video so say, Obiaja, no cure womb, and now Sanya Quenya for. Quatina TV so, Fiso Dashi and some training. Tina TV so, Educan some nimutre, or no nefa, said yen some no, esitie. But simple questions are ye bisa on the back of Bronya Dia, say ye cry yo, say ye kohan yo, say ye koto yo, say ye korea yo, say ye kwasre yo, Ghana for and for mo. The Ghana for bisa say, one, sa Bronya Dia no, ye this secretary dia way, akwatam, adequacy, a ye Kotoka International Airport Terminal 3. Fefe no bind dani ye na sabre no mo ye na ye twoma da pass Ghana sika no mu omu shiguno ene sa Kotoka International Airport and why ye kama da bia ye de hwa ye ho Ghana ha se no bronya brenim and a Ghana Airport Company Limited e de sa bronya duane besi ho eti sama abobo ba no ni nyina gina sika ye de wura mu ena baby amanfo akoma ewo ene nsama amanfo ebisa titiro no dodo na so gina eye board chairman wasede wadwuma ene san companies ahodo e wo Ghana ha nyina anase wiase afa na nyina wo de baby a wo hwe me firi bia no se onim companies anase company o madwuma ne sede o mo no masitie na board chairman ya bo title nka ya kaso obi a board chairman e ma company bia ya mo title nka Dabai ewo eye company history mu anasa company bia bakwase mu ene what is a board chairman ene edi animu atem sika eye company sika say wo akwakoto ade bi on behalf of the company ka board chairman ye managing director ni CEO ene ba report to chao mebwa board chairman ye ka managing director CEO ena finance and administration ne ho kro ne ba wo mo nyina ba ebe gina wanim no ma bo wa mane said ye djuma kuo no anasa adjuma no said ye no ma esitie o mo be bo wa mane a na ma gina so e dey take decision in the interest of the company etiene eba ne sai ena say kasama for Ghana Airport Company Limited na djuma board chairman agi a warrior. Question number 1. Ebane say ena MD managing director CEO Emma Ghana Airport Company Limited na juma enuna eye board chairman agi awoyo daban ewo company hihemu ena munyina mate say board chairman ena edi animu akoto bibi and I say wo akwaye bibi on behalf of eye company no. In this case you see Christmas tree yakoto bronya dua afei yenkwa eja Paula Dumotri ono ankasa da numu nsem na yenhwe nuoma bia enhye dan sisi so ewon nsem ni mu kai se nanu a wode beto abafo tentan fidie so wo ka se sa bronya dua fefefe na esi terminal 3 ene miensa aka no ni nyina wo kika boma sika omo sai wo ho eye 34,000 Ghana cedis na sabro nya dua fefefe ene miensa bi aka no eye company bi a ye friend Jandal Limited ene omode mo na nokro omode bre omo no omo te so ena Paul ede toto eye 2016 dwumadie kuro bi a eye company ne ye ene ekwaya wo onu nu susuyem no waboa ama oman no atima kura asevu sika bi. Yes, Paul Kanye was it 34,000 Ghana cedis no say home. I feel what also can say The other inspirations were provided by favors and arts for a total cost of 84,000 Ghana cedis, out of which 50,000 was obtained via sponsorship. And now Paul Adomotri, our Ghana Airport Company Limited, board chairman. Our board chairman, no, yenim say, CEO, airport to my board chairman. Hey, finance and administration, airport to my board chairman. Board chairman, yen time tenenka. Obi a board. When was the last time I would take a year board chairman of SNIT? What tenenka? When was the last time I would take a year board chairman of ECG? When was the last time I would take nenka? When was the last time I would take a year Kasiebomu say board chairman or what to say baby to say SIC and state transport company what about say what did you maybe and say what be on behalf of the company? When was the last time I would take sir? By any no Paul Adomotri now a year kwenya on the TV so the Jumadia would ye a year good evening Ghana. What about two da? Now share a year sika nan wakasa or mudi shame now. Now the toto de nra or bed die in a dear what you say BB assessor and so you be done temu. And ra what about try say what a shadia be? What about tray? And Rabrana walk us out a year good evening Ghana. Can I say Facebook post no what can I say? 34,000 and nobody say mu and 84,000 be a better baby and no can be a bomu and a bear 118,000 and now wabra now walk us out what TV does no was say the amount it is the say no 128,366 and what it no maybe free when a a difference of 10,000 cities 80 one in no wamabwa ama my Ghana yetimi akurasi kabi. What the figures now what betu dwa e wo Facebook etoto eye nia wo yoye e wo TV so and so ye dantemu. Ba no nanchan. Ye nya ne ntiye se wo mrase bedwa fie no. Wo mo eye transport committee no so wo mo say wo ma bopo se mrase bedwa fie esa akotena se pe. Omo baswa eye transport minister amena bamrase bedwafie abekire ne eye ya ye de sa sika no ekoto eye bronya dua ekosi terminal 3 ho omo so me sa ade no. Apart from that Ghana for yenkoso an yenka no kro ni yemusa ho say da ban and a board chairman of a company etibitu sa na mo no won ye yenim efa companies ahodo ene said omunwuma sitie no ka eye board chairman asade ho se wono ebegina company bi anemu akoto bibi in the name of a company wo beti wegina company bi anemu akoye bibi wa abra sikasem wom in the name of the company ka board chairman ye wodi woti wedwa so na ya baba wa mane na de ba ko so asie a ehu eni se wabra Paul Adomotri echeche ni nsemu no wo kire se adwumayefo e wo Ghana Airport Company Limited no ye twetwe ka ansakura na afefufuro we ba ye sanso kra mo mu bonus na sasem no kai no adwumayefo no se wo ka sa no pressure de abato ye so mame kinkai omu statement omu issue ye no so edi ntre ha e wa ba fotinta video no so me kinkai kakra e de akirawo no one say and no man cause Ghana Airport Company Limited no and yet and some kitwa and we here and one be here say ye be wuram na nukura bi a woman bia no ye pie if say adwumayefo no wo mani nje bibi wo ho a edo makoma so munya ya Ghana fo nyina behunu adwumayefo no say the attention of the divisional union has been drawn to a statement circulated on social media attributed to the board chairman of Ghana Airport Company Limited. The statement is putting so much pressure on staff leadership, hence our decision to respond accordingly. While staying away from the substantive issue which appears to border on abuse of office, we wish to correct some misrepresentations that were contained in the said release. And Omuka say, it is never the case that Ghana Airport Company Limited employees were paid bonuses at the end of the year 2021 as was put out by the board chairman. In actual fact, the last time bonuses were paid in Ghana Airport Company Limited was in 2017 Indeed, as we speak, 2018 bonus, which was negotiated for, is still in arrears. If you friend that, mamu mani momu me kasa, and what then I'm kasa no. If you friend you better me. Again, the records employees, December 2021 salaries were paid in January 2022, contrary to what was communicated by the board chairman. This practice is so alien to Ghana Airport Company Limited, and it's only gaining prominence in the last few months under the watch of the board chair. Let's just say, BB Aircos War. Adwumayɛfoɔ no ɔmani ngye ɛnɔɔma bi a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Ghana Airport Company Limited. Ɛno nso yɛ asɛm a sɛ mmarahyɛ badwafoɔ mo bɛtena ase a ɛno nso yɛ asɛm a mesrɛ mo wɔ abere a mofrɛ ɛyɛ transport minister sɛ wɔn bɛkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no meyɛ sure sɛ nea adwumayɛfoɔ yi so ka no ɛno nso yɛ asɛm a ɛwɔ sɛ mukɔm a ebi ebɛtumi de nokura bi aba sɛ de bɛyɛ a ɔman Ghana sika no ɔman Ghana abɔsoɔ no a wɔsi yɛbɔ ho ban no yɛtumi abɔ ho ban ɛna the welfare of the workers no yɛtumi ahwɛ na egyina yie na ɔkyena yɛkɔte sɛ ɛnam sɛ egya bi asɔ ɛwɔ Ghana Airport Company Limited ɛnam sɛ nneɛma bi kɔ so ɛwɔ Ghana Airport Limited adwumayɛfoɔ mpɛnti so ɔkyena yɛkɔte sɛ adwumayɛfoɔ no sɛ ɔmo ate atua ɔmo kɔ striker sɛ onim sunsuanso ebɛtumi aba wonim sunsuanso ebɛtumi aba eti sɛ nsunsuanso no ɛwɔ sɛ esi ano nnɛ adwumayɛfoɔ no wɔ saa asɛm bi a ɔmo atwerɛ agu krataa yi so wotumi sɛ mpanimfoɔ no ɔmo ani ngye ɔmo no ɔmo yɛ mɛde twene ha nsɛm na mapagya no ɛfa buronya dua ho nsɛm sika de ho nsɛm ɛyɛ board chairman na sɛdeɛ n'adwuma sɛdeɛ esi tie no wankasa fa kɔ adwindwin mu na Ghana ni na woyɔ no Ghana ni na wote wɔ Ghana no gyina so na fatu anamɔ ɛwɔ Ghana din mu yɛtɔ so mmienu nie asa ne akɔ yɛ ni mo Dwabo Ase yɛburu yɛ tonton sansan mu etitie ne tie ne yie mo a mohwɛ wɔ ɛyɛ Facebook live twebɛ wɔ fidie no na yɛbɛhwɛ adeɛ bi nanu yɛ na mampanyi dan na dwempo bi adi in fact na wotumi sɛ asɛm na wɔka no ɛne Ghana mpuntuo ne hyia pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛyɛ ade pa sɛ wonya mampanyi ma no bɛgyina simpie so ɛka sɛ ɛho abɛhia sɛ yɛbɛsi asopiti dodoa ɛyɛ asɛm pa fi sɛ asopiti apɔmuden ahyeɛyɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa ama ahotɔ abɔ ɔman mu anyɛ mmia no amanfoɔ bɛnya adwuma ayɛ naanu a labadi asopiti bɛkɔɔ ho no wɔn a no mo tontɔn nneɛma ɛwɔ labadi asopiti no wɔn sɛ yɛdwiri gu yɛ no sɛ sɛ wɔn adwuma abɔ wɔn eti si yɛsi asopiti a ɛmɛ adwuma ba paa yɛsie no ɛde adwuma ba yɛsi hwi a ɛde adwuma ba nɛɛsifoɔ bɛnya bi ayɛ adɔkotafoɔ bɛnya adwuma ayɛ laburafoɔ bɛnya adwuma ayɛ wɔn administration bɛnya adwuma ayɛ eti sɛ wonya mampanyin bi sɛ wɔka kyerɛ sɛ mibɛsi hospitals a ɛyɛ asɛmpa eti na agenda 111 no ɛyɛ adepa but you see baabi a yɛduru no ɛne sɛdeɛ ne tebea sitie no ɛho hia sɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛsɔ yɛ kanea ne yɛde to so ne yɛdi akyire kɔpem sɛ asɛm na mampanyin kan no ɛbɛbɛm yɛnhyɛ asɛm firi ha bɛpɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ adeɛ wɔ esisi ɛ fa to so na obi ahwɛ obiara na Facebook live power 979 mampanyin nie bere a wɔhyɛ bɔ no.
Without district hospitals, we have 6 new regions without regional hospitals. We do not have infectious disease control centers dotted across the country. And we do not have enough testing and isolation centers for diseases like COVID-19. We must do something urgently about this. That is why government has decided to undertake a major investment in our healthcare infrastructure, the largest in our history. We will this year begin constructing 88 hospitals in the districts without hospitals. It will mean 10 in Ashanti, 9 in Volta, 9 in Central, 8 in Eastern, 7 in Greater Accra, 7 in Upper East, 5 in Northern, 5 in Oti, 5 in Upper West, 5 in Buno, 4 in Western North, 4 in Western, 3 in Ahafo, 3 in Savannah, 2 in Buno East, and 2 in Northeast regions. Each of them will be a quality, standard design 100-bed hospital with accommodation for doctors, nurses, and other health workers. And the intention is to complete them within a year. We've also put in place plans for the construction of 6 new regional hospitals.
Dayasono de efe command penny trimna o hwe ne dayasunya wasunya o se efe adokota fompo wa bra yesi asupiti no omu benya dan omu bedam. What a beautiful dream. Eti ye hwe ama sa dayaso na bem. Eti ye nsa se mfiri a efia nkwanta hospital a mampanyi kan ye anasa adwempo e wa agenda 111 mu ne mu tse womo kwa kwa siesie no ne tebia ne hwade wesisie efia nkwanta asupiti enie eno ya ne twa mfonyi no wo agenda 111 adwempo ni mu no ye kwa siesie ho renovation works se adie bi ase wo ho bia ye koye ne ye signboard no po are na ache hwedan no se de hu asie kuku asa ye bia obi yi mi na anu bia na madwalai eni hwe se de hu asie kuku amanfo na che kowachi kakra de hade wo de fa nan na kowachi kakra ma me aha wo ba bia amanfo nan gu omo de da ho ho no mo da se omo ye omo ba ba gya yare so se de ye wudimi ho ba amane bofo no kire se wei eye kofo bia omo ye adwuma e wa asupiti ho e no makwaji kete no mo da eye hospital ni nchemu ho agenda 111 epo na da ho no se efia nkwanta asupiti no adwempo no se ye kwa akosiesie ho ba be pese wutie abante wa bi a wono so na no wone CCTV for atwetwe nkomo a wo se wono so wado asuko e won nsem ni mo akohwe sede noma esitie wakohwe sede noma esitie wo se wo emiamia hodo a ya dedicate se ye de be ya agenda 111 no wo mu se dwumade ne koso ba bi de okwa e ya sase e na ya je e de asi wo chese ye nya hwe wo so ena na enra so se ya de kira mo Joseph Yami tre de ho no eye His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo e de asokoba fam no se hu de na na ekoso ho eno de ya to foundation adwumayfo no ne Joseph Yami kasa no wo mo se wo mo kojo ma home na onim se adekye no mo bebo ana se eda na eto adekye no so no mo beba we na onye too sure eno ya botre mo hunu ye brabante wana wone CCTV for kasa no se clip no amom yenyi sisi na yakwa yanim na yenhwe dia brante wane kae ene ne nsema wo dan na di e wa agenda 111 no se de dwumadie ne sitie yekọ na
within the northern portion. We visited Upper East, Upper West, Northern Region, Savannah. We went to Buni East as well. And so the Dwabo Ase is one of the districts that we went to. We also went to Daboya, North Gonja district in the Savannah region. We also went to Sisala West district, that is Golu in Upper West region. We also went to Northeast Gonja district, that is in Savannah region. There are a lot more that we visited. We went to Cherponi, which is in the northern region. And what we have come out with is that sites have been obtained for the construction works to begin. Clearance has also been done. They have cleared the land. We cannot see a single physical structure that is coming up because of the buildings. Some have dug boreholes for purposes of construction works to begin. Currently, I think they are faced with certain challenges that do not permit them to kickstart the project, the physical construction of the hospital. So, I mean, the timeline they have given, the 12 months.
It's a question, it's a sad challenges in here. Abranti, I will tell you, Ahmed Farhan, one of the Africa Center for Health Policy, I know, we're a contact person, Emma Africa Center for Health Policy. Ahmed Farhan, to say ye on also the Kenya Kototo agenda 111 project and also said yes it wa brofotinti a wo kan nyina wo ka besi se wo miamia ni bia ye koye asiye nye wo ebiso ye koye ene hwinsi wo ho kamia ye se ase BBC adwumayefo ne ekwan ba woni ma ne kro. But one thing that is clear and it's funding has been secured. Yanko brekum. Shebrekum. Brekum so ye miani bia yate se agenda 111 project no ebe koso ho hwe se de sitie we obi afu a wodo anasa de yi okay afen ye edwi na yado na ya kle nwura no wo asase ne so na ya se dwumadie na se. To be fair, that is what is going on. Eti ye edwi ye do ye pam ye wia ne ato foundation Brekum die ni nie ye kwa homa no so na ye nhwe na ye ne ye nsentwere ni entwetwe nkomo ye nua Richard ye nsentwere ni a ono edi sa asem ye chi na ye nhwe se de normal esitie na omo ya mane se de agenda 111 ewo Brekum no sen na project no esi akoso fa ye kwa homa no so ne ye ne nkasa Richard Martin. Okay, ye guso a ye hwe mfonyi no ewo TV so na so Facebook live Brekum hipote ena saade yi koso anase agenda 111 project no koso.
Okay, me set you for mo bi a channel pay so mo take asefidi ana tawuru Brekum ya chenye no you Brekum east ni Brekum west na agenda 111 Brekum west for na on session e bi na abano editu gase Serge Medini ba be koso na Brekum die no bitima ka se ache nanso encheye na ni nyina ne se na abano betu dwa no mpanifu to na monkonya asase asame yadwi so na moyima etiefo nyina ehwebi no ayi so ayi so na asase no owe be da na yefre ekru bi anase ekra bi abanse ewo jinjin ewo district hospital no na agenda 111 hospital ne omisi ni jinjin na jinjin pro no so do ni che kro bi efe na bansla o kwaye tuafo na say be amanfo yi eduma o sana eno no ye di mpanifo betu ga say ombisi sa hospital na esi na ko ba say mpanifo Brekum na na ma tankunya jitu mo say bia na nkomo kwa aposi no nke be ya nkomo hwe say nke be ba na nim kakra anunti ekoye egula balu say mpanifo bi say enko ha idimi so say enko anti eno no emadwumedi twins atwins say pa ma ne che yi sans mu yi se den hu ba di poti pa ye kwa aposi sa dwumedi na so ya ka say no utu sana na no to na mo say company fu bit mai say na so o na asase no ho nsem no enu akwa nti ya ka say de company fu jitu mu a ewo Brekum jinjin district capital ma Brekum west no afina abawai kuma kwema Caterpillar esi asase so eju so se na be ya hospital no yibitini edi aswabo from ni asase etu ho na mo na ni sie na tini akoso wo hwe ni mu a na ese sa na tie ewo Brown region ye bo na edu Sunya west Sunya west ye ka say die omodua asase ni so nyina kama no so no na house wo Sunya west ye no so asase no na amompani edi tu ga say esiso musi hospital no na nam ko nye edu ba bi e we chichi pa ntia no so ko delay ansa na ezi omokwa akonya ba bi a efifie pre echo domase enu ntem wo ba bi ana makonya mu sa one day ukuru ma si bia no na betimi anya akonya akọhọ akọpẹ ayarenti udu Sunya west nso a yadwe so sa na yadwe yesu de mo bi ST pillars di ewi na emum se foundation contractor ni nia ba bi di echi na emum yen sha asie se ebia you foundation na dwumadi na akoso nti uba bro we jan do manso ade ho nso ebi ekoso a sampata we nyina no ekoso ewo odu Brekum ene Sunya west ene min patamenti met ba ka se so far the same infoni ni tie no sana dwumadi min tempen so akwa na media ma me di manu esi na me ke bi aso so se na no mo nso emwa media ebe ka ko ba se abadi dwumadi ba sa sem etwentwen na asia emadwumadi ni ka chi papa no na bro we di yi no yehu ani nyina afena Caterpillar Sunya west de yedi so awi Brekum west so stay na eguso ayi na ya hwese eguso no eguso kosunti sa da tiemi no
ade ba ko be pese bi wansa da obekọ ne se kroma no wo miamia uko nyina agenda 111 project de koso no na se o ma sha se o mo ye no kroma no de no mo kan o mo arehemu bi se enu eye edaport ya mampanyi che bo se ebedu na yahunu bibi no o mo sa arehemu se bibi sa beti ba koso
arehemu de metimi aka se menko Sunya west no na mama me wo no abo ho modin yi papa san se omompani buga omodi tu ga no na ese omonya asase dada na nkomo bi si na muhwa asase na bebia na wo nemu wa Ntomoa bomode so matwa bani to this now where they are make us and walk come and no more than what bonde was a ben 10 media and no was so more Irish and some use of money landing there could be a sudden penny for can meet me but not be west diano timemo phone watching you know this answer but the young house in their woman a queer for over more door on as I say compensate you compensation now
okay
and once and carry a so I call it a compensate a queer for a young compensate woman so because a fire bino or move for more shots and
okay
then once I baby and so a more chef music at the moment
very well
the mom and I'm for baby so say horns where they come and come on peho
okay me that say young fancy Richard the do menu on on a year yen training we would ma wako hwiehwie nsam e de abere free eyebono region but yanko yenua wisdom hedajome wakika ma ne bobi asisi ani me pesa wo hwe na wo tie asisi e fa agenda 111.
The objective is to use the local teams comprising of Ghanaian consultants, project managers, and construction firms. It is envisaged that upon the successful completion of Agenda 111, Ghanaians across the country will experience a marked improvement in access to healthcare. The Speaker, government and the project coordinating team have worked tirelessly on phase 1, and I'm happy to report that pre-contract works have been completed for 88 sites for the district hospitals. Mr. Speaker, we expect to commence phase 2 construction 3 weeks from now, from 17th August 2021.
Say, and a finance minister Ken Oforiata editor Mrashebedwemu abra or de media budget review ekoye. Wo August busumim da etoso dunson sene okaye nano. President Nakofado Eko Trade ewo Atwema Kwanwoma district ewo Asante Mantemu de aso ekobo form for Agenda 111. We ya abra na nkrofo bebre eka se wo hwe abandoned hospital project ebiti se Kumawu Abetifi Aferi ene ne keka ho a nanka ehu ehia se aban beka se oye Agenda 111. We ena Kwamina Minta Akando ranking on the Health Committee of Parliament no odi inkrofo enim eko emiaya hospital bebre yejai amanu akarim.
This one is criminal, very devastating. I think that somebody must answer questions. Very disheartening. I didn't know the seriousness of the issue all this while. Look at what is happening here. I mean, you and I will have to pay for the loan for this particular facility, and we are leaving it to rot away. I mean, to the extent that some of the buildings have even been completed, but there are waste all over. Some of the materials are getting burnt. You have seen it for yourself. Some of the roofs, I mean, the storm, the wind has taken off the roof. What are we doing to Mother Ghana? And we are still listening to excuses? This is what the MPP government inherited. Not a single block has been added to it. You have a mandate of 4 years. And you are almost into 3 years, and you are still giving excuses for completing this particular infrastructure, and people are dying, and there's so much traffic in Komfanoche. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Let's put the politics aside. I mean, somebody must answer questions. And then quickly, because we want to do PR, and as usual, MPP, NDC, you have somebody to run to the site and come and meet us and say, oh, audit, and what. If somebody has done something wrong, the law must take its own course. The people must not suffer for that. So you are using almost 3 years to do audits? Do you have an idea about what we are talking about? You think that you are probably, doing a PR system to water down the effect of this story?
Ekuba kwa wonso Agenda 111 na eda wakuma so pa any African Center for Health Policy.
Currently, I think they are faced with certain challenges that do not permit them to kickstart the project, the physical construction of the hospital. So I mean, the timeline they have given, the 12 months, it may not just be possible. We need those facilities, and government has done well in conceiving this idea. What they just need to do is to make the commitment in constructing those hospitals and then dedicating or injecting the seed money or seed capital for the work to be done. Most of the contractors that we have also got in touch with, some do not really want to disclose a lot of information. But the indication is that they do not have capital already available for them to move to site, and that is what is affecting the delay or the kickstart of the program. So I think that government should try as much as possible to allocate funds and come to the aid, because there's local content in this whole project. So you have local contractors that have been awarded some of the hospitals. So if we are not able to support them to construct these things, we will not just meet the timelines. And if for instance you look at how prepared we are in terms of emergencies, and globally we are ranked, I think, 150 out of all the countries that we have. It means that our preparedness and readiness is poorly run.
We enadodo na eka se dwumadie ya se aban ede ne nsa hya ase a afe baako ansa na hospital baako ye bewie no a oman sika pudu $17 million ena ebetumi ede asi no. So sika ewo ho yenti John Kuma a oye Deputy Finance Minister.
You can have the conclusions when you have the details of which equipments and the sizes of those hospitals, among others. For the moment, what we have been supplied is the average cost of about $17 million for the Agenda 111. We are getting it from our country. Of course, all this hospital and several other hospitals we have built have been paid for through our revenues.
We ena power kasiyebo ena TVXYZ abisa se ensema nkrofo ekeken ebetumi aye nokre isanse health minister Kweku Agimamenu enyo ono nsase ena dwumadie ehye. Chief of Staff Akosia Frema Osei Opare ono enoye steering committee chairperson Emma Agenda 111. We ena Kweku Agimamenu so afa ohwe apomuden sem so eko mrahye bedwam na yebisa ne se enti Agenda 111 no da ben pa ena ebehya ase o kire mu sei.
Just because all preparatory works towards commencement of works have been completed. Currently, internal consultants and contractors are finalizing mobilization activities to sites for works to commence shortly. The exact date that will happen in Dwabo Ase, so Speaker, with your indulgence, I will not be able to give immediately because I wouldn't know what other challenges the contractors and the consultants will face before that time. But I will inform my colleague as quickly as I get. They are now mobilizing with the consultants to get themselves ready to site. And that is why I said the actual date where they will put mortar and brick on the ground is what I will not be able to tell you. But I'm very sure it will come up very soon.
Ene asemde aba aka kakrama ne du afia aban ede asobo for me. Ene aban insa aka $100 million ifi Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund akachi wode ba behye Agenda 111 ase. We ena yetesi mbontin ebisa Ghana for say won so wan adwenkyere efa Agenda 111 ho no ene sen.
And yeah, a bare miracle. Because as at now, no country, no. Yeah, who need to say it was meanwhile they are not telling us the truth. That's the whole fact. But that's the fact. Because open analysis no scan no. Matisa $100 million. And one project because 17 million. And see who divide 17 by 100. How much will you get? How many hospitals can they build? It's not even up to 6, 5 or so. But sometimes I just don't know. They cut a sword in August, promising the whole country, every citizen that they're going to build. How many hospitals? Like 100 and something hospital. And then this year, today's date is almost 11 or no, today is 11. Yeah, I'm sure today is 11. And each hospital will take roughly 1 year to be completed. And up to now, they just have $100 million. I don't know. To me, they can't do it.
Oteko koso nana Asante Hene Otumfo Osei Tutu II. Ononso Agenda 111 eda na koma so pa. We ena bra na na akofado ede aso ekobo form wo August bosomi mu afie twemu ewo trede no. Osuma na hemfo no baako se wonfa na no disem enkoma nana akofado. Sei eno kae.
Emom ukabo Ghana for ho bai. Se de be ya yare yi. Asuso anu nemom sabusia kra na obebo na de aboy ho ban a Ghana for ebeye adwumaden ade ate a ebosia no and waba say we be free medie ase Ghana for eji wachi say untumi nya say kuma wudia untumi te won sam free ho omena de unwie aferi social media and echinye bebre say photo a wabokra so de beye no enya ade a ebeso hospital wa ene achire a obesisi wo Ghana mensini ni mantam bebre a eni aban ayare sabia aso senia obesra otumfo ka kire wo no say senia Ghana ni bia bebo bra na waboyi baba ba yo man panyini yaka ni se obesumu Ghana ye na wajidi
inti ene yebisa agenda 111 ene $100 million a abansa akan no e kire se ebetumi esi hospitals no be 5 pe inti da ben na sika aka no beba na project na aka no so da ben e na ban be wie ebedi ekire na ne bekobia no yama waso ate wisdom hedejome amanebo.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural eggs, mineral water.
Still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekoko bosia, susu account. And it does all her savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And the keka ho. First Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Now one so to me aka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Perform or buy no kumu. Freddy Casey ni niate. Momo tax no what turn back. Damra young someone niate. 2024 the Duka die. Kwajo mentan will be. Womani yemuna yepe. Mahama betima ye kroni ya afei edi be na yehwe
kojo no I see na Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie me can for the amount Samsung papa na o hwato no Franco Trading Enterprise na betima call and afei so Nokia iPhones
semunya ne baba stay na your feeling
television sets ahodo a efe your friend of Franco TV you the farm down what you say yes oh why a guy oh bedroom why a guy oh kitchen why a guy what do you say Franco TV na make for the amount of Franco Trading Enterprise.
One more, two more.
And I feel so Franco air conditioners. Our Franco Trading Enterprise.
And a movie.
Muslim bet to ballroom head office. What the Braka Obene Roxy Cinema and a DNM for Franco Trading Enterprise was 055-810-6241. And I feel so 03022-5651.
Ghana system and work it. And TMF will cronim. Yes, I if you are about Crozay, you know. If I shed Dubai cronim, a school for what Ganyan, ye feel chromo, ya to form. You to near you, my and I'm for sorry or more ensure yatum. And no man can get and penny for a bit my yamayeno. Omonya my Jessica in the credit, ensure yatum. For the past 1 week, a man for a what denta. Omo a year la shebi and an importamo, a man for a war a year la jakuku and an importamo. Omunshio yatum as a Macassi Asalaga Fonso complain is a Omukaniano as will be grow you do me a shot, you do me a shot, ya baba, just a finine. Sadame Catch was a Franco Trading Enterprise. Oka Belfort in the video as well. Just when he was a bit back our francotrading.com. Yes, you knew Franco Trading Enterprise. I have phone papa. 24 the Duka die. Kwajo mentan will be. Womani yemuna yepe. Mahama betima ye kroni ya afei edi ebe na yehwe. Give us cold capsules. Yes, dear woman. Give us cold capsules. Let the Maya Manam, your show say, say a cocoa country. And that's how we yamatima. Give us cold capsules. Someone never. We yamatima. Give us cold capsules. Not the Yamama Yaman. And I feel so person. What then is about down a Bama Whoop Yama, what we would I'm here for me. Down off. Give us P capsules. Said I saw. Give us about make sure you have Emma what neighbor. How was I be dear so? Essentially a bumbo Emma with Diano Sadabaya. They don't be a better with the Biano. Ain't to be how ain't to be count war. He said, you manage 2022 when you say, Obaba. It will careful give us about mixture and so add the amount. Oko drugstores, I would work at a munina when Sabeka give us a no biato. And to form Fred 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 and at 0506 85 1135. Give us all, give us about, give it to them, baby. Kulungana Limited, the Araba Bars and Bells of my mom were running you. A drum winning a magia tomb, a free Santini, a ban feature como how moon sem, a drop back way to me, a bois, a shano, a hotoba, a Araba Bars and Bells, and my money with Jamaica. Say, Yamoya, A2, say, I think a free woman. And I feel so. Bosume so as a bass and mat. As a feature as a won't when your Araba bars and pelsa, Saturday will be free. Oko Ducat Pharmacy, what Caswatigo office, when you're Draby at all. And I feel so. Former France Pharmacy, a year Caswa. Unicorn Chemist, Malam Junction. Also, Chemicals, Wadabraka.
ɛna Ekus Pharmacy wa Shaiman. Pharmaceutical shops a good Okaichi drug lane in Aborema or Sabeka Araba Bazem Pelsi at all. Kaiso Betuako Kulungan Unlimited. Omuwa say East Legon. That's what we need. East Legon, a tampon junction. So bet from 0244 139 176 and a 0204 139 176 and a 027 4139 176. Kulungan Unlimited and the Araba Bazem Pills. Abajamaso. All right, enjabi abetia simna yane eye woma eye omotai efefe yai ehwe ye moja mu hwe sede yadewa moawa ne sitie wo ye moja mu no yane bi eba bekasa na ba bia yane kire yade akodie wa coronavirus okwan a ye fa so ene boa ye ho so man Ghana mpane ye wo amanfo na fe a ye fefe amanfo ahese yade yi ewo amanfo mu no ekwan be so ena eboa yebeba ho sisi baransa na no yanko menua PSA okra wadi dwuma bi watisi mountain so ene mumu dodo na ekasa aye ebisabisa monsem efa sede musi hunu noma hodo ekoso ewo oman Ghana ye frɛ no kyerɛwadwen enchebia PSA okra erebebre basabre yekwa ahoma no so na yeni nkomo te sɛ me kan no yene adokotafo afefi ye mogya mu ehwe ye widie mu ehunu ba bia yade dom wo no yene wo enkasa Dr. Dennis Adu Jesse woye kasama for Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists. Dr. Adu Jesse ye mo ache wo akwa ba
bacho mejo super tie for so
bijiri pass ho ya no pay
oh yesu ado ya tem kwa bibi aye woko confidence
we graden kam because obi a ofefi ni pa de nkeni hu kwa se musa se hoye vise wa gasa wonim temia no anyway yade akodi ewo coronavirus and nsam bebre nanam wiase afa na nyina obi anya yemtuo Ghana yenso yeka ho bi ya yemtuo ayenya titiriu ani sura ba amanfo mu ene mpani a ye chichi amanfo wo mu na afezo ye chichi nkofo ne afefi wo mu se yade ni bi wo mu ana se bi ni wo mu sa kwan ya ye fa so yi wo wankasa wonim de nsusu ye mu no boa be na eboa ye
na da sibio na ma tia abofo ene atifo and lab scientist jan tokwa ababe day nin from 2020 coronavirus we are fananyina ye kwa limse Ghana scientists for a doctor for health for obia edin ho ajimu buase ebe ba corona no said the asia koye no megidi se nse ekona abafom ekosoro na abafom ekosoro na abafom ena nipa nkasa so no se bia ye team na ye way of life no if there is a need for some changes in it na ya anya consistent that we are no cycle back to where we were and the akobane say with COVID no I was say yes share mask na enye sa abre no ye tibia no in fact emre bi betwam na say utu kwan who say Asia pa no mo tanya flu and utu kwan na airport who say bi no mo the mask akata o mo fene obi the handkerchief abone fene man ya waji nyina we say aden pampan be na wa ha kwan na ne ho bon nipa won e kasa ikura no na num tu ha ana se den. That was how we have seen this kind of life. Say, oh, shema. Oh, yes, social distancing. But we no buy here was you know, any a home executive instrument to be buying. What we needed to have done was say, one, education, you know, you better try say be consistent. And also, emrana a better home say, some of these processes and protocols, you know. You get it? So these were things that we didn't do. And the consistency in failure. And the ama say no nam kromna uhu obi osha maska is almost like before we were starting COVID. Say osha maska adena odi osha mask. Dia na air cost. And then we na be mask and na copy the number for problem. Ombizam say another yes here corona na. Ya one vaccine what. We were remember taking the full doses.
But Sasam ya wokan sisi here say ye nyina ya one panienti. Na oni akono ka cho say na ade na wo de wa hye eye kaka moto bi anase maski. Sa dwempon efri hin. Ade ntina man for dwen sa say pania ne de ye wo wa na che say wo de wudam free.
So one thing I personally again say here you share trano and this our problem the buy because I remember the CDC and the US and the states at the end say food doses are and even in Europe we don't need a cough without mask because what they know ABR you can't attract the infection and its severity from other people. Which I thought from the public health perspective, it was erroneous. And yet a process that we should have even gone at all. Because you himself vaccine so obi wa and there are preventive infection, just like polio, whooping cough, measles, yellow fever, over vaccine na yare no kra wunya na akobase e de wato ana e de wadaho. But COVID, the target and the focus, we all know, has been there. A reduce mortality. Because all the vaccine trials that were done, it was found out that Obia award of vaccine, Onya Yariano, never died out of it, especially for Johnson. It was 100% protected against the Obia Yariana Edekuno. Hospitalization, Ubenya Yariana and Obequakoto Hospital there. It was virtually minimized up to like even 70%, 70-80%. Which means the health system are stressed. It was now no me call one of the tertiary facilities.
Doc with him, yenya BBC and come away on yen come kese ni bia ye di anopai e wo Dwabo Ase dwumadie so me pese ye dane ye ho na ye kwaje nkratoɔ bi ba ye ba ye beto asa nkomo izo mamenka tie for say ye ne Dr. Dennis Edu Jesse wono na ekasa mafoma eye Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists and etwetwe nkomo ye busa say mpani a ye wo Ghana na fe ye fefe ye sa kwan ya ye fa so yi eno a na betime agina aboye ho ban every year ye kodie wo coronavirus ye sa ne betwe nkomo ye beto nkomo no so bara sese no ye nye we intentem ebra so say yadisua wonsem eye dwumakuo baako a eye soronko. In fact, I could say wiase afa na nyina no wo Ghana ha say bibi mema say no dwumakuo baako a ono no boa na ye mana disua wontete ye ho nsem no apega eye Let's Talk Educational Consult ye ne Madam Time Bomb Educational Time Bomb bere na enie ye ne Madam Time Bomb e ba betwetwe nkomo wo eye Dwabo Ase dwumadie so wo TV XYZ eti wo ba eye na nwum we ne de gine tata Fatum yanko
2021 ashase ewo Cameroon asese no eye ebibremu ase amaiman ni nyina no wo ma omutumi qualify ya ye ball no enwa egusu aye kwan ne Ghana bebe obefa bia amafo ka ball no ho asem enra Ghana enafe Morocco for ekọ ball ma nam so omobowie ne na se Ghana dincho we na se adera kwa ebibi o ebi blame coach ebi so chem say tactics no so na enyeti yen se mu na ebi mu so kra posi se kra as Ghana for ye mpe ball no kra bi o mu ntino se players kokko gina o kra won mu huru ne kwa fi se fie kra man for support o na so ne nyina mu no Ghana for bebre be tro ma dwe wo ho oba ha senior man for si top flags no kire se still man for bebre na so e wo ho a wo mo ene eje ho se won mo be to ye Ghana franca ni bi no mo da se o mo komu abra Ghana e bobo nti ye kwa enim no na ye bisa se ball na nkasa no Ghana AFCON ye betuma wini ana ene market sen
ye ntohwe
omo ntohwe ufri se dey ntina Ghana front ade especially at the time ye ball AFCON na Ghana flag galanta de nka mafodu a wo mbetoto bia sense o mo kamu ni ade
se mu Ghana for mu kanu kwa entina de bia ye ba echi no ade ye papa no mu mpe de enye no na mu pe eti saa na ye benya no on say sese amu hwe eni na sese obi afita no fa me ba ye na obi antobi ebi say amu free correct press wo but mu di mu akasa mu adwi ye de mu pe eti saa na ye benya no atade no na sese on obi afita no fa me ba ye obi antobi
ade tira o free say players a wo mo ho enye correct players Who the day you Jordan are you Patemunya won't be.
And I'm Musum media Siena journalist, Musumu can be. I the air papa no yet see Munka, Mupesa Mubaka, the Enyanuna Musumuka.
Same I am our platform.
And nothing I say Munuba, Namu move beside ourselves, say, Mumu yet any will Sumunya Muka be. The FC Munya no moon yet. The day are you Munimu say, baby, I wadu when ye Jordan are you time or bar blaster no. On ye baby papa crama blaster. But they be a friend. Fine, your friend or more money starting or bench. No be soon it started. But on one or bo. I don't know sir.
It's you free players papa Nintina say and I'm sorry my Ghana for a month. I
dear papa will now walk off at the end. I bet then obey your papa.
Into who player Ben and case coach friend.
Coaching and there, Munde do money my coaching. Mu SAF4 na mu wechi na bimu penny for ministers to mu jai do manu ma coach no na mu coach papa eni na be boy kasa onu say coach no obi twen obi enti di ochi obi no mu kofa di ochi obi ba sike die no ti mu obi e diskani basa ba mundi ye baba fie enti
wonyi ni say Ghana betuma win AFCON no.
Oh, I know there a chance. Me to me try to say Ghana and to me Giana obi full baji, but a chance.
Me that's it. Among for go so extra what my dream edifa sa and semino and hona. Of our also one casa. Chairman, Edward. Oh, casa. Ah, only interest saying.
What?
Only interest you. Ada microphone do him ana.
Passion ako.
O say
mini passion.
Passion ni ho. Na say Ghana for no so mo ba enye ofe. Ana nya sa.
Hey, lale. Pacho.
Ejom te say because e ba ye ho flags wo bobo wo di bi ko gina kwa ho ne ade.
Oh, ejom nye. Wo ntade. Wo ntade ni ade nta wo ntone say hu say ye ni Algeria ko bro fe ni match no mo hye. Training nta amanfo any nje Ghana Black Star ho.
Hunu wo amanfo mu say se say no amanfo ni interest e wo Ghana bo.
Mi hu pa.
Amanfo twam na mo de we ni kira mo a.
De cham ka no mo kasa Ghana mo nya de Ghana ye kwa na ya hya mo fa jese no kogu ho jese de say sa na mo kan.
Eti wo no we a stakeholder because wo ton Black Stars for bobo papa e na amanfo so ni beje na den na ya to e jese ne flag e de to ye kamu. Eti wo hwa ball no hefa na Ghana football no e yare aye nhwe ho.
Da bi na Ghana eya no efri Ghana for epe nsam kaka Ghana ompe kasa ani say hwe say yakọ Brazil baaye no Ghana for the woman see players no asamo Jan Steven Apia John Mensan ho so my mpenifo mo konkwatena ase saa ne oma na Ghana for yen nsam kaka na omokan ekeka no na ama Ghana Black Star egu ayesa na kan kwala no
na o hwa nkwala no sese ball no ekoye mboma from sa kan kwala yi
oh enkoyi
eti eno no yenye ne den yen sese omumu ana
okay say yegu no na ye fa local teams no ye yi players ni film na ye omo enu omo eya ebeyi
say our local players house of folk for players wom na afi other local teams ni bi Liberty ni ade eti ho amobiom na enconform mra because abrofo no so kwa yen omo ya Ghana for omo wabuche ya from nyina aba eti say yare na nkasa ne de he
you say aya na mpenifo no so kan ho
beat say
mpenifo no na omo yan say we kuta ne player we kita ne friend coach ni ba coach me play we oya ade fa nutum we ya ade fa nutum ti omo ma coach na nkasa entena ase fa ne players enkobo ball no yan kasa Ghana for mpenifo na omo di omo players ma coach no mo coach na eden de omo ko
nti AFCON ni wo gidie ye betumi de aba
oh ba omo be ya de
endura ye lusu match
oh me ya share Friday saa two teams na aka ye ni me be show mu nyina
China team ada na ese obedi team regional nipa mienu so nipa na sa de ayi wonu kra be bobo na so wapura de ntini player ben kwa na oye nti apart from onini ntini team ye nyo bia mo bia na yen shem refie enu Morocco for no komo jimi ese kom tu twen be 3 sir until see be realize say players na na players who have to be appear motama na nipa pra onipa no so obo ade coach no num nyansa onu yakobo friendly match a short 3 kwenra ball tantan bi omo as e nyina mrefie ya brand say e betena calculation nye we 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 times 3 na Ghana dey qualify ye say ya bre ya mrefie
Ghana for we e kire wo no madwe say abrante bi wo kai mu ma menene nkokas obi a wo se wo bekasa ro aha kofibra it is say wo say ball no e se na eko
ball dey ball akura o an koye kura dey ayi we hu ne mra obo bia
ya betime wini afon
ajinyame jeyame be ma ajinyame
eti wo hwe Ghana for no say obi ani ngi ball ho
ball wo say obi atumi hwe say pelifo no obi afa ne players no the ball no
yebeji Ghana yebeji dem kwa yebeji we are sure. I say Ghana born when Ghana born ya gba yan fi akuma ni echi ma dey dem kwa betumi agi
to we free players na ya dey
players ni omo ya dey but the ball na omo boy say omo boku eni omo boy na masa gba se echi yes em penisa I say omo boku eni nso omo boy na omo gba se echi
omo boy se echi ana that's what you do
but I say the GDA wanti e say techi
Sir. It's coach no anka onye changes kakra na.
Changes nko so ye. But time I plan akwa we meeting she can say.
Adwenkyere no Ghana for na kire omde bebre wo so a wo fie menim se sa bere wo so kire wadwen a wo ne obi adwen wo ne obi so nya adwen sa na Ghana football etie Ghana ewo akono AFCON 2021 ye da so hwe se bia Ghana matches a edi animu no ne edidi so aye ba beboy Ghana betumi ayere no ho na wo mabo na wo mbo na se wono mo sha na yekoye ni ma ebia na hope ne besan ba na se ne ye nto ade na omanfo start akwa akoto flag ne ade na sesi ano ya akwa akoto ide ene yempe ye pen ene ye calculator na ye start calculate we hye we na we board draw na ye yi we free ma chance betumi aba ede ama Ghana until then no PSO kranie osu dankwa circle TVXYZ.
Charlie Kasi, today we watch like it's in the Jomesa feel you. Oh, uncle, why are you crying? It's a tear of joy. I'm on my kind 92. I'm because stadium grab the pen feel. Need the second time I measure match or make them feel. Oh, 80 plus. How? All the pictures no, 5 times better clear than the others. You can record your favorite shoes, the wine, horse, and control your viewing experience anyhow you want it. Wow! World-class TV viewing at Ghana. Wow, watching HD Plus is like today the Philly. You can get HD Plus decoder from any multi-TV dealer or all electronic shop nationwide, and the price is affordable.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Good papa.
Ganabam, if your your waist or your body make bazaar.
Thank you so much.
Ganabam. To wait here from doctor no. Where you there?
APO.
How much are you?
20 cedis.
This is tobacco. Ganabam, yan to embe to her. Efesa tobacco nti. Efen chuobi 20 cedis. Nemo, say the Ganabam come. Sound two so it may come Ganabam. You can resist.
Enche bia ne eye menua PSA okra wode hye wadwen ebre mo na mo hwe se de Ghana for edwitwo madwen adwene no mo cho madwen efa eye Black Stars omo yebuzo omo se omo dwen de Black Stars betimi ni kru ano abakrom ha na mote de Ghana for bi kai jana so TVXYZ Power 97.9 Sabre ya bedani ya honi ako studio number TVXYZ. Hoda minua ama poma checheku wote na ebra so se wode efisem ebebre wodi ga atimu akere mo se ne enkomotwetwe no tese de o hyase bra na wotwe no hyase no yeguso a ye hwe no ma hodo a wo hia betimi apagyaw ewo afii mu nene one ni betitiri sunu kubi ɛna tewa ɛba bɛdi nkɔmɔ ame somai
Kwame Masom ewo TVXYZ so no pe wo mo so share live on Facebook and so your TVXYZ Ghana and na face so no me ahodo so yedem ya eho ina so wetumi adi achi na wo hunu said yesi ete na said we di ka ma ahwefo ne atiefo atie no ne nkomo no efa se ye bie nnwuma wie eye yen small business ekwa be ne be fa so a ye betumi ma adwuma na tintim nempo ye kwa ani mu ana atumi atere adwuma ni mu ama eno so atumi anyini aba ba ye enwuma kese anaso kwa na adwuma kese ewo ma emo nti ehya ase small ne comedian na afi ye de kwa anim enkakrakra but sustaining it no eya na de nkrofo bia anwuma na so se be ye wo metumi ama na timtim na ya na akwa bibia ho afi obehwe ni na enu ni na nsa na adwuma na go eya na de ne yenye ne yi ntie ma ne basa de na wo se ye nso enu eye ne kwa so a ebetumi aboa ma adwuma no etumi eginanti anope eno ene nkomo ya ye babedi ewo yedwumadi so ne ye ka ne saa na ne ye kai wo so person ye nsentwani mapa TV presenter papa radio presenter papa wo hia ese yetete wo na watumi aba ba ye obu a talent ne wo ho bato hia akwankyerɛ ketoa bi so de be bata ho na kyerɛ eno ano aya media and professional institute to say wo mo ho so de saa akwanya ne ntete no de be ma de hia ese obetu anamo na waba wo mo atanaye na wo mo atete wo saa kwan no eso ne wo TV radio presenting wo news writing editing and afi producing and so e ka ho ne reporting ka ho wo camera handling wo DJ wo program production ene eniema hudu bebre no am e de abata ho ti umpewe opede Jomocha kwan ene ya ewo nungwa wo mo Great Commission TV wo mo officer ewo nungwa eye Kantamanto one St Michael Primary School no na ebenso frɛ 0245001574 and 05002033 ofre number CB no a sabeka wo mo na woni wo mo edi enkomo osakrele seguso e mayen sase a ho dwo sase de ye won krase de beye ye ne abusua betena so eye pa ye taka omo asem kire no chese adanse wo ho se ostekin sase ne manso na so enkofo akwaje asase atwe ho manso abesi nne ama oguso twe manso ya chese sikasem ni ade ne nko yie enti ehu behia ese ubenya eye wonomo na wo mo ahwew e wo saa kwan no eso mo dodowa one air fire service no edi enhwene mo efre Oster Real Estate je wasa so 0244684069 and 0266101406 and after 0240933748 numbers no eno nti ofra onsa ebeka Oster Real Estate for na womo aboa Ghana Christian University College forms no ebigu so ho nti brabe pekebe ngumesua de yade ba kwa hu hia pa ede border sani bia owie yase sese ngumesua na kwa fapem nti uobi a na wokɔ anim yesi ye kɔ ne so obi amfa ne certificate mra uobi a eboa uni bia ususu wo ba bia betumi aye amano ayeye na so ya na mpempe hu hia nti no mo fra se bra ne entetew na so be kan ni mapa ewo mayi mo check courses ahodo bebre no ye weekend courses online courses sandwich courses regular courses nti de wo pe no o select ya na odo ho akwa mo ko school fiti dwada e de ko si mendan ne kwasi ada so nyina nso wo mo edentete e de ema nti ukọ ghanacu.com ewo internet ne so a wo betumi akọ apply ewo ho ananso kwa amanhia dodo one adenta kwa so ho e na school no ankasa etie and I say one more ewo to base me akofa forms and so her 0204069583 and after 0576533307 the numbers no so fra na chese 24 any wedding kita ho sakwa so Ghana Christian University College of say advancing excellence in transformational leadership you any afofro bi ka ho a ye kwa animu an ye bema wate wo ho nsema no pe wo mutayechi ena yede yedwumadi anasa ofan yede bro TVXYZ dwumadi so na anopa yensa ka yera enyolochu ewo ha afrasa eni di nkomo bebre efa eyekwadwuma anasa agriculture eho emo kyerɛkyerɛ ye kwanya se pese ye agri business ya yebetumi ayama na ye na de yetwamfo ne kese no ena nya agri business nkwa ye hwɛ ne kese ni nyina adwuma ni nyina ena ye ba behwɛ no kwanya se ye hye bibi kakra bi ase a yebetumi sustain no nanga kra etumi akoye ni mo development consultant ntiano pay ye ne no ene ba be di sanse me honkomo yero lo chuano pay mo akwaba eni je se bibia bokodi ye da twede afen kometo ye afese se na bibia yesusu ye bia no ebem sa pepe ede ama enra ye hwe bibi fa kwan ya ye befa so a ye be start ya nkase anwuma ye cheche ya ma ye hu se hu behia se benya adwene mu fan benya good mindset ede ahyase na afa ya plan ye na yenya an idea ya se ye pese ye tonton ade ye pese ye do afu ye pese ye sei ya idea ne wo ho na afa ewia na eho ne marketing bi ye di nyame so be bata ho na etumi akonka ya saa niema we nyina ewia ye hunu ne ye pese ye no ekwa be ni betumi ama adwuma no etintim eno no akwankyere anope ye pese ode ma ye ne ahwefo
idase akwan ahodo bebre o ayo se faso ne tintim ba yintimi kan ne nwi ne nti bebobo bi so na ya ye
na poso bi ya pa no
idase die di kan ya meka won se ebronin kase mu poto kase be kase interest
okay
adwuma na oye na nase de opese okoye no oso onye mu interest
okay
se interest ni ho a adwuma no enkoso se france sade na wo ton ana se farms bi na oye na uni interest a won se customer bi ba onchen a se na o si be approach customer no ase ade na ya hye so na wontimi entine ho nye nti putu customer ne off putu customer ne off sana the next time no customer no omba the interest is very one important thing who as an individual who your business no say that business now you know what personal interest room and never drive more cost you. Number 2 and so here pa knowledge adina o ye ho adwuma no wait me ko YouTube wait me ko books mu wait me ko workshop no sua ho nimdie kakra because nimdie na wo no e no be convince customer na oba onchen a obeto ade no. So for example, be beto ade oho. Na onim ade nsi na esi use ade no. Na obisa o se o ade a mekoto yi me to ifre ye ne sen. Se wan cheche ni musi na esi ye no. Unim nti unim wo ade keke na wo ton. Unim si na esi use ade no. Nti wo de wa dwen keke bia sa akwa o okwa ye ni se. Me ma wo example. If friend say o ton vegetables. No bia ba say or top vegetables. That very particular vegetable no. When you see process no. Oh, me mama beto a cucumber and that's a watermelon. But see me call it watermelon juice. Yeah, they saying. Oh, but make you try now because of say more be woman as in face jaso. Now more woman na ne after blending it. Me want so juice and face jaso. Into one manipulating the wrong information. Or koye na nye ya. The next time no say you didn't give me the right information. Into omba obium. Obeko baby fufro obi so beba once am wrong information once akọ baby fufro at the end of the day no you are losing your clientele base. It's very important say the we bia no pen hu nimdie one interest no two pen hu nimdie so nimdie na let me call YouTube call workshop any form of workshop and I say books ne read every day you can sharpen your saw now when say we hu nimdie eno beboa nti obi obeba obi o aso esi de okọ no ho a o de obekire say ye no yifa so pepepe a ade no so koso ye pepepe eno beboa. Na number 3 so your supply chain say what dey near oto na oton say for example you have opened a fruit mart now what different kinds of fruits or and the customer number o cabbage or ane wato echina waba echinechi oba o cabbage ni ho ene dem ni cabbage lettuce nkwa na mewo mi wan so customer no pe cabbage on pe lettuce another time oba no so pe watermelon wenye bia ma no the third day no so buy no so wenye bia ma no it means that your supply chain is not reliable nti echine bi no obepe be bia one stop shop okwa obenya ne stock wo nti make sure say tem bia no o customers o mo ba ho nyoma no mo pe no nyese ne mo ba omunya echina mo ba omunya it should be continuous. That is the best way to sustain your business. So these first 3 key, you know, are very important. 1, your interest. 2, your knowledge base about what you are doing, no. And yet that could be huni na ba adie san de chi na no de bia no na osuasua ho adefo for fa ho. Tini pani ba se ne su be church na de mu afa no. Ne be matem be so as we see dem kono ho a o church mi no na me koya etoso pepepe. Menye won so say unim obi wa customer bi o ha a friend saying unim se on sometimes na me say me to a fruits bi akodu on me farm Now, lady now posted on Facebook very excellently. So it drives me, so I drove there. So when I went there and I asked me pardon, me beside the questions out. Unfortunately, no, I know more than her. And yes, and I realized that she doesn't know what she's doing, but she advertise her marketing nicely on Facebook. And a first driving man call. At the end of the day, one, knowledge base ni ho. Two, supply chain in sunyo. Nyoma meshishwe nso eni ho. Me long time. Me da bena meba me. Why? Because me buy me say ni knowledge base so dey meshishwe ntimi cheche me mu. Two, ni meshishwe nso oni. It have driven me off. Thank you.
Social media.
Thank you. Your free baby in order to do in social media. Until so all the baby to social media, make sure that they know the to now marketing is there. Yeah. Obenya. Two, nimdia wo hono no. Most of shopping centers near retail plane. Okwa omanu depa excellently. And so what they are saying is false. All that they are trying to do is any means to convince you to buy, which is very, very bad. You shouldn't do that. You should give the people the right information.
Okay.
And never buy.
Okay. Tiniema mi say pay.
And you say pay. Okay. Your financial base, because then be as be out on a ton. I say auto, for example, say fruit matter. Auto now aton. Say fruit matter in swa who produce now what who produce be being soon aton. You need a financial base, a sustainable financial base. Okay. Also making sure so you have opened a proper account. Or current accounts at any time of emergency, you can get money to support your this thing. And so it's very, very, very important. And then you don't have to be selfish.
Okay.
For example, we be a block factory, and that's a we be a piggery. If we say a competition, nipa no another person also be block factory no, or no competing the same market, and that's what we be piggery, or no competing the same market, so you have nothing to do with that person. It's completely wrong. You have to form an association and share ideas because when people come together, now share ideas. You may free and this senior you may see a trendy system. Networking and association also, and it's very, very, very important, especially as a beginner. Now, I shape project as a business, that business I shall running next carnival. Just don't be happy and then start there and say when you are say they a bit pick be through the association and who unforeseen challenges or more that more association challenges anyhow me mitigate such challenge on the way but one from association be from other experience now challenge in ball completely. Okay, say workshop back, program back. Now will be said no a piggery. At the end of the day, a African swine fever. Why not you say onye Nanka or association more. Number one, Nkobesuan be free association say BBC bar say now say
ebi kura nka abenye obi a ono ewa ahead of you ono no wanya sa problem no but e kwan of us solve no
no number 2 sense of association no bi wan sa atiesi me wie kura na wontimi nya hwe na obecho say okay clean ho ma me ma stock ne fa sa chase unya stock na replenish me stock ma me back awa uni association bia wo ya nko me nam usika ahye o stock ahye what do? You come back to zero. You decide to send them a party for be na but think our association ma ka obesuan nim the association members no ho na things what one so association members so whatever form most of traders any manufacturers now associations it's very, very important and so here pa
okay enti say ye ma nim de na ba interest ne wo ho na afa yesua bibia fa de ye ne ho na ye de ho kobo edom eno susu hia se ye hunu sa ne ma we nyina ne etimi toto se de wo kan sika sem ye bi account ne ade ma sa account ne wo se bra no ye hia bibi de ye etimi de ensa kotum ana so kra ne ya hye adwuma na se de ho sika bi ye ba bi ye ma na ba bi ansa ne nyini duru ba bi a ansa na bi etimi de ensa kobom si ye koyi bi
we adwuma no we employer baby at the end of the month we expect a salary. What is the amount of the salary you expect? Maybe we expect into 1,000 cedis a month, and that's into 1,500 Ghana cedis a month. Any new projection I can pay. and one call employ, one call pay employment, and one self-employed. You know, business target say at the end of every month, biano, or apart from my stated capital, or say me a profit of that amount, equivalent or more of the open I can call it more baby a month.
Depending on the business,
depending on the business.
And now the basis projection.
Into 1 year and you are going to ideally you should open about 2 separate accounts. But why be to say susu account, not operational account. It can be any a susu account operational account, and you be big CBR. To him so. I didn't mean you know every day beyond me turn the 5 a for example 150 Ghana cedis. Out of 150 Ghana cedis now me turn on 70 Ghana cedis na ye me fast 80 Ghana cedis need a material cost no.
Okay. To be side ya kofa.
Obetimi obeso back of fat but nye de bia na obekofa. Into we be 2 accounts so and every day bia me to 50 cedis. Out of me profit now me year of 70 cedis a day no. The 50 cedis or 1 account. Now me the 80 cedis no so to the other account now me say the kofa near man. Okay. Now me 20 cedis now or account and then me every day me to nsuo me fro car up and down running. To be honest, time bia no there's money or the kofa or stock. Adiba. 2 at the end of the month no sa susu na out no. Bosumenso no come out to say, oh, I've this kind of minyano, say 500 Ghana cedis a month. Bosumenso, oh, minya 1,300. They say, me try me hoka 1,300. In the business, no. Again, oh, me 1,300 di krano. Me here be BSC. Inti me say, you be. Edi abaha. Edi abeso me capital so. Na mama jumana den apeja. Because at the end of the day, no, I that's what call susu account, and na kofesi no abia soso. Ama o capital na epeja ma onya more money and now say uba pay loan but remember say loan now pay so is with interest. These are the 2 ways we are savings no 3 break the money into 3. 1 so account a year salary payment no indirectly if it is the small amount like that 20 cedis no or whatever 5% or 10% and you every day miscellaneous running and you capital money and cash so another account more. So say weekly, say a monthly now cover goods at the end of the month. No, cost a third account now cover says cano and revolve. And I say nipa need the supply brewer. Say a shop now running, and I say a farm mats, and that's whatever it is. Obi the goods brewer. I want to say account we muna mi ko yiskawo. What might know even momo so? You might have 2 different momo accounts. To him say, oh, turn the the good momo way so. Turn the good momo way so. Into be the goose bro pay and answer what mumu nisika man just say we run business no
oh yeah all start say we business how long there was we expecting for so our business so
a business bia na duration dey for so be bro anyhow you have to go about it. For example say a buying and selling business immediately no and it depend on the type of business. For example, we are trying to deal with the small scale businesses. In Tianosano, you expect weekly minimum of average of weekly profit.
Okay.
So for example, wako peska can be 1,000 cedis. And wako pay a stove kit will be now a kilowili a ton. That very day, now apart from your stated capital, no, that very day now our shares say we ton kilowili no. I could talk about say 50 Ghana. Well, kilowili watch what ton bear 150 Ghana. Says that very day na
Faswaba.
Na kakra but what is can see misi kanono. Yes, and if you kilowili now ton that day no kra no, I echina kra no so start talk kokko. Nti also ko use can free.
Operational cost in
him. Because shame. Good. Nti no that day na who say faswa neighbor. But business what you say, oh, your cabbage. Would your cabbage now? 3 months and send with me a waton. Waton we so another 3 months and send about. Into no say business and me a cabbage na me could do. Say cabbage na me could do dia. And there 3 months pay and send me 1 in Faswa. After that, no, it's a bit take another 3 months and send us back into no say me business a cabbage farm me ya. Also me say me divide me farm no into lot 3 lots. Let me say every 3 months biano.
Metin Faswa.
So Say your months now on in terms of prequels, I don't say prequels, so the 7 months to 9 months, it depends on the breed. And the union will be to me at home. To them say, what chance, yes, I know. It will take you the next 7 months and say, when your first stock at home. Depending on that kind of business, so our advice is say, many farmer, for example, say, one on say a stock near 7 months in the union, and that's say, yeah, catfish, really now. Say, first talking by 7 months, 6 months, no. What's I trying another 6 months answer? There be breaking into lots. Okay. To them say, oh, what for first talking in? 2 months later, what's for another stock? Another 2 months later, what's for another stock? And you say every 2 months be be torn. Now the tons were on fast money and now we're spending now sorry revolve. So look at the nature of the business. How long it gets to its gestation. I'll be on fast. No say how many times I make me annual in a year. Because we're trying na fish and send away and back. Like a papa mudia cocoa. Cocoa Martin only once the until the cocoa season trimmer on bedi hiasa and send a cocoa season. In modern terms, no, in agriculture and as in agribusiness, no. Peru business and every 2-3 months be do a pan so I obey me at in this cabro.
You was your fan of penny and your lochu and a castle development consultant here Casadia fa kwaya yuma in Kumana yesha no ebe to me a managina and able to be a managing team and that watch your quine or said ye be na yen come for poster join farmer member say a member drew at a shit ya be maybe and ye be eboa ebeboa one prostitute who by na a prostitute how be a dear free ho oboa junsan or tia one junso more junson pedodo and sana dear children so any more palm you know team and say be over winter for sebe and yes I near winter inti say well who be bisa na say how do I wonder junso be can so be call shuma kwa then so bedru hono or junso na wanyinya nanim sesebe yi abenkwaya ade acheso no nyenyinya eye ne ya isanso junso wote yaw anaso kra no sebe be man hu sane no wote yaw mu no ohia poster joy eno ne aduro no a ebeyi wo haw no nyina anode amawo wo dwama so Ghana pharmacy chemical shops ahodo ene herbal shops ahodo nyina mo mfa ho ne sede esitia odi wura ho na bodin se wo poster joy ye be ma obi na wato for 0244727028 and 024475 offer number see me no na empenifo ama wadru ne ho akwankyere se de obefa no ene se de wonum no ebesi aboa ye wo de prevent ene wo treatment ho nti wo mpese prostate how no kra be ba e be kire se de obefa no na afi e wo ho na pese odi yi fi ho nso so a ye be kire se de obesi aye no e de afantino mbe na emwa ema onjunso enfili to the first clinic nso ho yeni momo se wo ye sciatica expert wo de eba wo na se onamuro mu ho atwetwen wo to ase ho ye ya o how eba ho no a wo mo hwe etu ase kra de ma ho ntini ama wo mo sa bodin wo magye ho abaso bodi bebre eso mo expert o sa kwan so ntine me masa how no ntete o emane mo bu mu dem na unka fie mankrofo nkonya ye kwa wo so ko bi ye banso wo so ba bi nti ma honya den ne di achi ni nyina ye nko 21st clinic ho ma na enye no nko a ose yade bi ahinta woni padua na kwa ba bia mu firi uti so kosi una ase wunya de ba wo ma so ye ho nkwa de a woni se ano edro ewo ho ye herbal treatment ewo aswe ho wo mo machines e de ye massage ne ade enso so ewo ho lab services ho e na aba so so a nye se ofiti prekopa na bedu ye kan ye hwe wani mo ese de bi wo em se obenya malaria nti en kwhwe de bi wo se de ko fa mfidie mu hunu ha no ankasa ansa na akwanche be ba se mfedru wi ne nkan no ye de akama ne ho ato no nti mema ne ha fa ho ne ya de kro fabra na ye hwehwem ema kuma se udu ehwa overseas junction hono mo alpha radio ho na abehu eye wo mo kira kwan do men so e won kran ha do me market heavy do building ni mo na abehu wo mo kira kwan wo mo kese pa so wo East Legon wo mo be American house ya penti ho fefefe kama vidie no ho ne atwene nyina abego enti bra ho na yemhwew sunwane mo ho wanhwe ho break mo ho na afise hwedwabo sonso wo mo ho 0543 0540 311311 0540 311311 wo mo numbers no eno no enti eno so betumi afre na afe wo no wo mo edi enkita ho wo sa kwan so yera lo hwe de nkomo ni nyina be bawie na ye pese ye sustaining business a wo se ye hwe yen staff ana se nkrofo a ye ne omo ye adwuma no memfa ne se bia ebi enye ye nkwa na ye na emum ye ne nkrofo na eyi adwuma nse afa employers aka ho wose ehwe wo mo so edie mi ehwe wo mo ehwe wo mo kwa be so sede be wo mbebo ama adwuma na etumi a sustain.
Yeah, before I come to that one, there's another one key thing I want to draw attention to. We adwuma prepare say problem beba. That is what put a lot of people off.
Okay.
Say challenges beba. Since the challenges beba, remember nimbu abem.
Okay.
It will go, you will grow up. Number 2, be biano. Look for the problems.
Okay.
Don't wait for the problems to come before you go and look for solutions. The looking for solutions should be by surprise. But don't be relaxed. Many problem be business be so ye fool so turn your more. Be look at what are the possible problems. No how. Na kwampe na make me afa so see anokwa emba.
Okay.
Hwehwe sanu no. This is anokwa men twen manem
emansa.
Good. Number 2, the all we can so ye adwuma na obi nso na o staff. Number same zikai key number 1 interest.
Okay.
So nipa na wa fa no adwuma no so ni personal interest of the product or the activity no ma obetene o clients off.
Okay.
Nti no one key is say nipa no enwo interest and a zeal adwuma no say no condon ni ji adwuma no ho. Sa na unso kaso me bi ba or the ahokeka ni anije na be hye nipa ko no am adwuma na akoso.
Okay.
Number 2 so nukredie obi o ho a those say any interest with adwuma no on fa ho ono de ondi nukrema because you are o ye adwuma se na o prepare friends infaswo nti so o ye obi o ye adwuma no na friends e nipa ni ndi nukrema wa adendo dede no ben say as okunsugu kantam yo be ye bia no unya so infaswo nti no 1 interest should be there.
Okay.
2 nukredie and so on. Number 3 so hard working.
Okay.
Nipa no obi adwuma. Because obi yes, ni need ade no ho, nso lazy.
Also piano.
Oh hey, nipa no so obi on so also ade be free store room, e be hihye shelf so. Eni ha, just o cans na wa ye. Nti no tembia no so po bia, eni so hye no so ansa na wa adwuma. Nti nipa no on interest. 2 odi no kre. 3 onye hard working.
Okay.
Na ni mu so ti. Very, very important.
Very important. Nti no ne afuto ya no pe yera enyo lo twidi amaye ya megidisi egina ya som ya ye be hyase na enwuma mu eri akom se de be ya adwuma ne betintim na aboa esan sese mfa so ni nyina hwehwe wo adwuma na aboa ma ya susu atumi akoya ne mu nti ye ntie se afuto ebi ni amfa ebi amoya se mu anto ekotodwuma amfa nto na monwa na eya ha dwa no pe yera lo twu ye da se obae ne ye be sa call power 97.9 FM na bra kwa me nka transfer ho wasum na afedi aka wachi wode efi ho edi ababra kwa me ene na so mu na afedi aka fama yahwefo ne atifo ano
na say maso den el power 97.9 Dwabo Ase dwumadie wo hwe na wutie el power 97.9 and afeso TV XYZ kwaya obefa so na wadwuma kitikiti anase wadwuma kuma ya wabie 1 minute magina sankomo no na amapoma checheku woni opanyi kase ya twetwe ade ba ko na ye mede won komo twetwe nim se manukuradie edi wanim nukuradie yes di nukure do be ko mia bebre e be pejao I Ghana Christian University College. Now you know much you come on the day be with TV XYZ so you better see Montaigne so na ya kaka ya ho and some hodua amanfo biaka PSO kra dem but I do say about make sure the capsules we can form out FDF wajia to say edu papa ni nie edra boa ma bema wutimi gina so edra eboa na etu sisi yade ase say ye koko wedra ne edu say about make sure the capsules ko kanji draglin and some ka biato afenso ko ekus pharmacy wa shaimana ubenya edu say about make sure the capsules ni biato and a mamko heba wo tachi first junction taxi rank wa no mo ubenya edu say about make sure the capsules ni biato and a health alert shop St. John's Vision 1 wa Kiki and then a pound for my crowd amount. Oh yes, Obawa. Obenya desire about make sure the capsules ni biato. So get 30K pharmacy and a year herbal shops, pharmaceutical shops, ɛwɔ Ghana mu nyina wobɛwura mu na sɛ wopɛ adusa herbal mixture ne capsules ne bi atɔ a wo nsa bɛka bi atɔ from sisi a 0500 110 115 that is 0500 110 115 and a 0557 009 825 Abuaji Ase idie. Okay, so video macho. Asa we the friend yi. Check his style. Dwabo Ase the power 97.9. You go Facebook live in 10 messages ni bi about me money tell. Ko Mensa Pillar. Who to Facebook live I will share. Alberta, the Gori was a good morning. Musa Abatwa, o message out there about Ghana. Nyamie shira ye pa ye wo koko, ye wo wayere, ye wo sika koko. Nanso ade baako a ye ni ene mpanimfo a omo wa akoma pa na nyanza ne adwene do omo tirima omo betimi agina saa no ma we so etu ye man pon. Musa Abatwa wasama wo kan no o. Makinka mama zate. Would you see 11 in here? Ghana for you now, man of Bongarat. I'm out for Busasa be possible in my way. What is the here? Materinka, ladies, them boss. Healing Hands Wound Care Center. Healing Hands. What is that so? Wupa. Na yarisaba. Say ye krobi na tu. Say ukrono. Say ye esia yeno. Ama wediana asay. Nano diabetes in the Ekrobia Bedown for Healing Hands Wound Care Center. And the Ekro Adibia Krobia Hono. I don't know what you would say surgery Okoye and I say operation Okoye. Ekrobia Bedown, a Chabia Bedown, Cochabia Bedown for Healing Hands Wound Care Center. Omoya Juma a year free and upon so Kosi, a real numerous no 9 free drada Kosi Memenda. Omo Teshi First Junction. Omone Teshi Melcom ne di animo share. But from 055 3248970 and 055 3875882. Yanyina we so na yentu bi kan yen ko Ghana Christian University College. Mami ka say o man no ebe tenasia ene yankoma twetwa ye atwe ye dina ya pomoden aso ye ho. Na Dr. Grace Ayensu waye krado. Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa waye public health expert. Yene ne ba betenase mpunimpu na ye buzabuza ne nsem ono eba apomoden ho nsem na wa bi mu pa na fe so wadaso ye adwuma waye obi a waye daso ye adwuma waye apomoden aso ye ho enti wonim ba bi a ye free ni ba bi a ya bedru ene nia ye timi ya ebetimi aboa no man Ghana aso ye gina eba asupiti sia Ghana bakwasam anase Ghana tebia no say ne sitie eba yade kodie we coronavirus no ma yade atoto akwam no boa ben na be boaye san komo no yade bremu sisie ba sabre Ghana Christian University College yede omoni nkomo sisie doc.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa.
Ganabam, if your what your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much. Me ba cho mami Ganabam me bi. Kese ni ni no keto ane nyensa.
What are they? Ganabam. To wait here from doctor no. Where are they? What massage me? 20 cedi. Mr. Tiabako.
Ganabam, yen to embe to ha. Efesa Tiabako nti. Efen chuobi 20 cedis.
Hey. The doctor. Nemo se we Ganabam come. Sa tuo. So so. If me ta for Ganabam.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema mwakwa baba Sohum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifoɔ bosia, ekuokuro bosia, susu account. Ɛne da so wɔ hɔ savings account. Me bada chain savings account. Ɛne deɛ keka ho. Frɛ Sohum Rural Bank was 034229186. Na wɔn nso wetumi aka sɛ
Sohum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Sohum Rural Bank. Entime pa minie.
Sohum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144, or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at My John, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories. The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally.
Tio. All right, look so our TA Power 97.9 Dwabo Ase dwumadie nie. As say the dwumadie no to amo every year TVXYZ studio. Na enano pay to say the di kan no ya pomoden ho nsem akwantuo baby o my Ghana ye free baby aya bedru ene baby aye timi kodru ebetima boa na Ghana pomoden ho aso ye ho nsem no atimi abaye krabehwe no san komo no ene ye ba bedi but wabra ye di komo no so ne ye de ye ni ba ko ehwe yade kodie wo coronavirus nhihye ya ye mpanifo wo Ghana ha ede atoto akwam ene boa boa ye enche bia obete eye eye ni petitiri amene ne ba bekasa no obete de nka medical culture say Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa or a public health expert or no ena yene no eba betwetwe nkomo ye beko ahoma no so na yene Dr. Dennis Edu Jasin so atwa ye nkomo twetwe na ye sha ase no so na yene no ewura nsem no wono eba eye Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists or no ye omokasa manfo kai se na ya sha nkomo bia se ani ye difa eye yade kodie wo coronavirus sha ye de ato akwam boa be na eboa yebeko so na yetimi ene no edi san komo. But for now my main guy was say Ghana Christian University College esua ponsoro nko a eboa na entete no etimi akosoro courses ni bi omoye accounting, marketing, public health administration, afenso health information management, and afe sinitwa entity ye ni nyina ya ade a ekoso Ghana Christian University College omo campus no main campus no ewo Adenta Dodo akwa no so amaya to be specific ubetimi afrom 0204069583 and 0576333307 Ghana Christian University College was say advancing excellence in transformational leadership. Afei so Gbedema Herbal Center. Gbedema Herbal Center. Gbedema Herbal Center. Omo Gbedema garlic bitters. Aye de prekasa ne garlic and aye. Yaka prekasa ne garlic akabo. Ena eno ne eye edro tatahwe eboa. Serebe ya unkwamwa no immune system no ebe boost no ebe ma wahoden ebe ma bambos no kwa wohia ewo widie ni mebetima boa na yade bia betiasi widie ni bia no entimi mo enhwefam eye Gbedema garlic bitters ayede prekase ene garlic and aye and afeso kodesh powder and also boa ete enteshewa ase and I say bra enteshewa ase and I say two enteshewa every ho eye asthma some na American Gbedema ladies capsules also and also boana obawa himfie ho no etimi SCC ho big man capsules ye memedro boa ma bema wo mensem no utimi ye emani sipi mamencha say open no dodo no atu atonwa obetimi afre 0272 422242 and a 0248 288 788 oko kaishi drug lane ubenya Gbedema enrei biato nana boache herbal tenatet kingswalk hallows herbal and a face so oko assignment Ekus pharmacy Widema pharmacy Larry and Larry pharmacy ubewurawa osabeka Gbedema enrei bi ato kanechiri kaso so ubewura ubenya biato tribe of Judah and a face so chemical shops are Ghana mu nyina ubewura Gbedema enro no aye krado a etwa ho serebe a also ubenya biato maminum zuo kakra X natural mineral water ene enkuraya bia suku esukroji a Ghana fo nyina agiatum eye X natural mineral water it's simply natural kitikite no dia is a born and no what the shankwara no e bag mu na o de mo di kosku a e bo mo pa memma ensuo enwe woridi enim we ye carpenter we ye drobani wakasa sa fifratew ensuo ne yare e woridi enim per X natural mineral water enom ensuo a eye kroje wa hu ani ma mo hwe wo Facebook live pa 979 wa hu ensuo nani said ye ni sitie no oba eye XYZ broadcasting fidia kese yi mu ewo osu Abebresem street a ye wo depo kese bi wa say a obetimi aba be so doso puo na de akosi efie anasa wo de akoje ahoho ana wo to pono a obetimi de ama ahoho a o ma ba wo pono na se said be ya bibia be dey e be konkai wadwuma wo ye no so obebo nsu a X natural mineral water yes it's simply natural needs microfinance so e ma obosia e wo kwan so nkoso de wom kra ne se wo ya ban dwuma ye ni angrankra dwuma na wo ya eno ane se watu anamo na wako needs microfinance na wakwaje obosia na oboso me nkan cho se ensi hu a ebura adwene ne ntiase bia ehu nsem bia ni ho yemfa bibia hintaw yemfa ahoma bia nkyekyerew enkonso bia ni ho ebe defe wana se ebe ma eye bosia na wakwaje no ehu akatua ye den ama o simple this microfinance ubowura ho na oni omo ekwohye na semedua sampo nru na obosia no eda obotom enti mameka ma moya ba adwuma no so long as wakatua efa controller and accountants general's department there wo qualify ana wa ya nkran adwuma no hia na se wadwuma wura edi nsia wa krata so na wadi ho adanse se wo obi a hote a woje bosia ubetime atua yi eti no ano akoje na fe obosia no eda obotom nya bosia na fa ye bibi papa serebe ya so be ba mfaso e de ama afi we mu de ye kono so no nkoso eti needs microfinance from us here e was 055 501 0699 and 056 039 6808 okọ eye needs microfinance baby omo won ye Domi born again bus stop wo omo ne Mount Zion Methodist Church omo ne omo enedi enemohwe and afei so simedua san ru na bosia no eda botom needs microfinance ye ne mo enyini abom sabre ebera na so se ye bedi enkomo na mamenya de we as a frank an ke yato from Ghana nti de wa ha more fire Ghana nti ene ye wa ha ye bedi Ghana enkomo na no mampanyi se agenda 111 na no so eye kane mampani John Dramani Mahama wose region bia no osi asupiti wo polyclinic ena ne honkro ne ba asupiti nketwa mekai se mampani John Mahama apen so ministers no market twem no o TV free so eye wo hantichemu edu ena omode kwato futuo mu bi se omode eboa na omasi asupiti nkete ewo ye kuro nketwa the guy say omode onu adoba advance ne no ho kronoba ni nyina bekeka ho abua in terms of health infrastructure now show my Ghana yakwantu eba enoma ye hia ebeboa ma yapomode ho nsem no etimagina say na nsem ne sitie ehefa ene ye free ehefa ne abedru ede ne nya ye betima ye na yetima konkan na ye ne amama hodo a omo apomode ho nsem no ne eho akade no eye akono ayepe the way questions are ye babu visa wa bra ye hwe yade akodi wo coronavirus no so ekwan a ye fa so e de normal tutu akwam se de be a ye bebo Ghana for ho medical catcher say Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa public health expert o fia ha ye ne no e ba be di nkomo doc ye mo ache mo akwa ba
medasi yenua
TV so and a radio so anyway Power 97.9 and a face so TV XYZ Dwabo Ase official panso.
I think the
whole year finish here. The whole of 2020.
Amen.
Dog that ye can come out to be as na. Na efa eye yapomode ho nsem ya but wakoye Ghana ni die me hwe say also say na wusi hunu no and afezo akoye the class say was as a public health expert meaning say within the health sector why you for how many years?
But me watcher. Papa.
100 years.
I'm from them we undergraduate 4 years.
Wow.
Now I'm medical school 4 years. That's 8 years. Me we medical school na me 5 years of general surgery.
Wow.
We na me 2 years of public health. And so na me 2 years of fellowship, 17 years. Na me juma kakarso. I opened my own private clinic in a Los Angeles in California.
Okay, let's just say Ghana nkwa just say amanone apomode ho nsem no ne omonante ne omakwantu no unim said ye normal esitenti yebegina sa nimdie no so ne ye di sa nkomo yes as free yade kodi wo coronavirus amama who do we are seeing now we are affected in the case of Ghana kwan ya fa so na ya bought temem for ho ban wo susu yem no ye nam kwa pa so ana.
That's it. Answer na me sha sen me peda me da mo biara fishapa na me da wo listeners we take for answer me da wana ase nkanka mo constituency from peda me da obi ase wona woto abamam na wona want to abon amam peda me da wana ase afishapa afisise ne nya yete apom na yema no so orutumpon sesia bibi ejina no oya atete kakra ehwe coronavirus ya Abano yesha say yamfanda March of 2019 and a coronavirus asemi nyina be. Eka how a corona no be in the first place. Ebi mu ko Norway na wo be. Only yen first cases wa Ghana. Nti ebaka de abana no nkrofo na waka fa coronavirus ne be. But they didn't even take ownership of it and even do 1 year more the way. Na coronavirus iba Ghana ma obasa no nkrofo man numbers no roko so do baby akaye lockdown. Udu baby no so na NDC amanyekunu yehunde oye Ghana fo yansam yerba ba onye NDC onye MPP oye it's a Ghana problem nti yehunde ode ye fa experts kakra bi a wo NDC na oye yeku ofren won NDC COVID-19 team na yedeboa aban yetu team na no ye de why politics
na adwenche
we bi no
so to say okay nkoma na ewo ho na bi mo twetwe mo dwen de ye ya TSC ye political season mo ye politics
na nyi ba ehwe group na ye fa na nka expert wo mpa ebi mo ho mpa enwa na kai there before corona baba na yerbe bi be na wo fra Ebola onu po do oshase wo yen region ha sub region ha West African sub region onu wan shase wa abrocha ha na oshase but ebi amba Ghana nti nkrofo na wo manage there Ebola ni ebi endru ye krom na wa bra ye borders nyina pi na wo Ebola no wo hon hu na wo ye the management wo kan ye team no ho nti fande pandemic crabo na another one aba na another one aba na nyimpa na ohwe last pandemic maybe amba wo fie no na wa aba da obobo na dem nyimpa kunupo na friend festa
wonya de sa asem ya aba ide I said we twafufu am na tonko emu sa group ya NDC ku ya mo ya na akuku dam anim defo ewo apomudi ahwe ewo ekuo no edaso because yente mo nka bio yade no so nkoye ana say atieti nti wo de mapam baby afa bagya Ghana for asem
ikunu do ho pa na ye my advice ye be menya ya meri
mama no way
yen documents yen a proposal say ye de bed da but ni nyina sabante yan samanka e corona ye nyi be.
What was the last time mama advice?
Yeah, advice be on the edema. What's the abofroba ana penin e kan asem chobi na nyipa corona nta eden e be force meeting e bobo editing yamba mumbui but ye man to go back to yen documents ye da mo na wan kasa wa hwemi ye because since ya baby ye ginan nkofo pi wonyimpo de corona no wagano. I see there was a mask in them wounded radio station. I'm the lab head of the laboratory, you know. Also called baby no mask, the baby send a white dosha mask. In a case
if it's only a corner to say, yeah, what pan ye be.
Nah, public education and cordia de ma Ghana for no so ye jay or do baby ni ye jay. Inti says like outside of Accra regions be poneka corona pa obosho wenyim de correct. Ekeda was a voter region be mon post there jama wodobo one hour afi wo voter my MPP for. Ekeda them story no about last about 2 months ago now. Inti why there public education and nanko there aban oyen one year
but public education yeah say yemra no so mamon so mo ho kwan se mo so metima ye bi NDC koya health expert was we emna no mama ho kwa mo sa fa hodie no mo sa akwanya no se mo so be bi enti but ye hunu
ye gudu pa mi de mo kom constituency and bia papa
wo maka na
pieces ni p I mean yen MPs na former pieces na NDC executives within the constituencies pina wo gudu worry public education in the yen President John Mahama, ex-President John Mahama, or ma donations be or the one donations for hospitals. Inte Jumani is ye enjoy because Yerba Nonya and this NPP asemo or Sana or Besan Ghana Funyana. Inte Jumani is ye enjoy on the ground de Jumano, but Kasana Yeba Kasawo today radio do not like the communiques and things on in a ye. But a Juman on the ground is a good pa. Every time I'm a constituency, at least a little bit of public education or might donate to all the hospitals.
But Doc, to be fair and to be very truthful, when the first time I met say experts are no more NDC a year COVID-19 team no more a year public education or more persuasion and on chronoba. Because look, I mean, what can I say? My bobrim kaka is it your way of saying say. So omonye kro omonye omo maka na apart from you no
be on way onya adame anya me nkoti na me yo ye woye pa because oya ye shame ye cancer mo rekodo abo baby abandi na ekodru COVID-19 baby yedri mo honye de ehun de oye what I call schizophrenic why you confused
how many are you confused
aban oka some creature hen na why you be different. Okay, some creature publican. Oh, mama won't pay, obi ansha mask, mama when you day, but ne actions and it doesn't match the words.
But I get that. Momonso na more present alternative facts, no. Say be as a buy enya, monso na more so abayata de twu madwens so say ye ni ye na enye. Mo sha se ne hu se na mo ye ensentwefo nhia mu kasakire dwumadie. Sade nyina te koda ai.
Ya ma won advice o de ye de ma won nyina.
No but yen ye tie mu no so ye Ghana fo ye tie mu no ensentwefo nhia mu ne ho kro no ba no mo ja ye.
Onu de yen a communique na de yen press conferences and it was advice to the government.
Okay.
And ya ma won ewie. And they say am waka yen the advice and yan kasa ye de ba ma Ghana fo. Onu ye gudu ye onu ye nje obia won different aspects of what I mean na ye education ye good do the ma vaccines we've been always talking about the vaccine.
The advice ya modify. Advice about the man. What do you mean say you tiny we didn't come on radio so but make us a muku no advice no some more release statement and I say more catch a year Ghana for a kwabes no more father ye.
They are doing it through like most of us in the world. More Ghana Health Service. It been more advice on the side from the big press conferences, and because that group in the beginning in or your politics. Inti sepeda some so called baby order some kwa or they them politics ni film. So we had to pull back a little bit because it had become too political. But in terms of the advice we are still given, and in terms of Yankasa individually, what the party has to do, what our former president has to do, everybody is doing that. That hasn't changed.
Is that to say COVID-19 NDC Kunegu?
It's very much
some more advice, you know, I work with Sabia and Pennyfonia press conference. I could care good as tell you, doesn't mean as I said, yeah, Vim now with the chassis and you hope you.
Yeah, well, Vim, my advice for foreign countries now. I mean, other jurisdictions or other countries, and we are helping with vaccine. I'm still on the FDA vaccines and biological products advisory committee. So we're doing a lot of things in the background.
But the truth
press
is,
conferences in it,
Doc, me say you need court and I'm a lawyer, but I put it to you, say, yeah, and anyone can deduce say
there being we cry behind the scenes. And sometimes it's better to work behind the scenes because out and why politics. But behind the scene and ebia advice ni pakuno be 10 years tinma eba forward na abaman publicly. When you're trying one thing and it's not working, you have to change your formula. If you continue the same formula and expect the same result, that's the definition of insanity.
If you change your formula, it's to say, yadi nisu nini nuanom nketua foforo na abeba bako dia says popcorn so omicron and bako bi zuzu ne na ne nambo ni nyina abeba be yente wonka.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, dear na mo ka fa ho.
I'm not speaking on behalf of the group. I'm speaking on behalf of myself.
Problem
no, at this juncture, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. But
okay.
I think it's a...
Yeah, train group no some be bia fa omicron.
Advice edibe manyipoku na de ni nyara aman.
Na mo ye hu e yenso Ghana fo na ye time wachi anase ye
press conference ye kan before lockdown, after lockdown, during the Delta virus. Ni na ya am advice.
Is that to say advice na mo the mind during the lockdown and before the lockdown and one you bet me dealing with Omicron and Omicron. Is that a point? Interesting.
Pandemic how you deal with it, and the advice hasn't changed. It's the same. Yare no edru nyo say simple was a pill but there at least obi yare COVID says they treat what we call in medicine symptomatically. Into what cough na na be treat enya pneumonia na be treat here oxygen na be more. It's a symptomatic treatment. COVID nankasa no eduro bi ene wa be fast away to say diabetes so be fa insulin or sugar no we don't have that magic pill yet, at least as of now. So we are treating symptomatically.
Okay.
So COVID no, the best thing that will be prevent is that will be that's number one. Two things they be born ban. Now second one is saying na enka the hospital and most likely to die. Those are the only two ways to treat the COVID. So nothing new has happened.
This Omicron
the same formula, the same theory, the same advice.
But I answered yes, as I said, chichi and ye way and panier. Kamia said, and nano cram and me taste a cojo upon chroma, and when we are Umar Sunday, Casa or City TV was say, okay, you say, you should have because of moral suasion, and now by force, no, now you won't conform panier. And I feel so, Yabeshe, na COVID-19 in Chise, and also Yashana, ye diwujuma. Apart from that, no, there's also Dr. Anaba, Nakanina, or that Rich Hospital, ano. Or no crowd here was saying, COVID-19 panier no crowd ye wonyaya e wiase mpanifo nyina mommo no bongalat fi se panier no ye the wall cry ampoa still yade ne daso wo mu e bi was oma o cite two examples of nkofo onimomo a wahwe omo a omo no ye wo mo panier omo nya yade ni bia e se omo tebia no cry enye. That is the reason for him say what can say panier no cry enye efficacious enye bibia e dey say na wo si hunu sa no ma ya makeka nyina.
That's in the corner in between. The back there, one bob panyanungono is not on your nukar. And I back there about force and crawford so that one war panyanus on your nukar. The truth is in between, like everything else. Robano, ewa on trade enya COVID, but enya COVID, you are less likely to die or less likely to get into the ICU. You're very sick, severe COVID.
Na panian ye de wo na won kwamwa no ano ehode ne wo fema enkofa bibi foforomra te said ye na doctor na be kai
they be panian no like in today in from childhood immunizations. Yeah, one from a droba fit on Nancy from 0 to 5 years from and more of them are surviving now than in the past. Infant mortality in the past, no, you're very high. But drobano, them hepatitis, cholera, them all those started the year one. And our mumbo from a CCR say Wuba Ghana CCR and away 0 year to 5 no, they are more likely to survive that age group no. Or your drobano boy. Inti COVID aba is the same concept. The concept in there, yet the drobano wawa obe boost wo immunity. Drobano onye dura wadre mode menya COVID. But one kasa wo body no immunity no bo boost. Inti enama na Kenya COVID na wo body ni we hu there. Oh, the mazi me hu bi da. Because the body responds to foreign antigens. Inti foreign no panian say COVID no, but like a attenuated or a dead virus.
But there's been cases say bia wa o mushroom nkwampo. Eno say panian ye wo ma wo nkwamwa ni nya hoode a de ne basa.
The issue is which amount of people ya warm panier in the world no more mushroom nkwana is not statistically significant.
But a mushroom nkwa.
Like everything else is not completely benign.
I didn't know mushroom nkwa.
Ebi an ipakono wa underlying disease bi dedo. Ebi a edru nankasa was the man inwa that particular vial now what that individual maybe it wasn't stored properly. Maybe the person has an underlying problem. Maybe the process with which a nurse na doctor no the one and on no cover problem ba ebi or the druba no one found war subcutaneous or the core ebi a blood vessel beam and now it's so there's a whole issues of what we call adverse effects of vaccination. Into what panier na se BBC a say ye investigation.
Hi, hono na odi abaro. Eno sa no hwan ye mfa so bo no mo no. And I say te say the all kind obu a wo yade bi a hihye no no ebu a the whole year every crowd 10 years 20 years crowd go hospital crowd was me dem ho oden. Na so ye wo no panier ya na fe wa sha say mo na fe akodrum pembenzo ya American ya wo say kakra bi na ato mu so o hwere ne nkwa na e ba na sa na hwan ye mfa so bo no mo no na fe so underlining factor burden we hunu
oninya semen extra in most like in general because to America we vaccinate how many thousands millions of people right extra Europe extra the total amount of people that have been vaccinated around the world the amount of people who have died or have had adverse effects is practically insignificant and a public health and so yemfa nkoko anecdotal evidence no nipa ba ko no ye hwe as the public good into pros and cons no does the pros outweigh the cons
but
the issue is the pros clearly outweighs the cons
but aren't you likely to get it wrong because we there sa element in womb sen ko for sure mo nkwa no
you are not likely to
no over want to so over
nyasem but anyone say we investigation FDA board na I'm on the vaccines and biological part so all other vaccines in Ghana the adverse effect to be bad
but these are lives
record or the report and our doctor and our hospital no and our family nobody report back
but these are lives you lose and I'm also a doctor for the most I say and kwana na mobe kra and as a mobe bo ban it is a share was investigation here but then again a banner na so one yam famo wine your manufacture paniana na say nya wode paniana war on your chrono
investigation because at this juncture enyim ada we kunyipokonen as a physician and as a doctor every life matter. We swear the Hippocratic oath to first do no harm. So every life matter. But I say investigation. It's a spectrum of things. A vaccine nankasa manufacturer no no. Ana nipa no koji wo no transport to buy no. Ana say baby ye this storage e could do facility one baby almost store no ana nimpa no be ade ne so no ana say so there's all kinds of steps that you have to do a proper investigation and write a proper report. Into reports neba na say your vaccine na say nipa no manufacture na who guys are countries go ha omo jai vaccine use. Who guys say your minister of health no okofa sa Sputnik for ya ye nim say omo vaccine no say free here say you and no nkofo kan ho asem because it could be say we don't know the quality of their vaccines that we buy.
It's about saying, okay, chain of events now. If we baby a only a manufacture, a basic your bekura, I was so tall, mukopim, nurse, mobro, webia, or befa pania dia woni akono. About say a better na mafasa chain reaction. I should baby and from one bit me free about the mercy who quine.
Yes, pepe. We do actually do proper investigation. Start your cost site. Most on what was the temperature of the fridge at the time you removed it?
The manufacturing,
you back all the way to where it was manufactured. Hey. Yes, that's how you do a proper. Adverse effect of
AstraZeneca.
Obi who AstraZeneca and I will follow the whole trend.
No, but also Obi who answer.
Yes, or somebody has an adverse effect. Any adverse effect is like, for instance, maybe I will paralyze it, and I say, but it has to be a serious adverse effect.
No, so the question is, before adverse effect in the banner, chain a year working, every manufacturer also have see a nurse over what panino. A dear number to acquire, just say, science and so born in intimate.
Okay, and the or your protocols are added to in place. Say vaccine no. If a point A, you have to keep it in a temperature or a refrigerator temperature. The person who takes the vaccine records it. The person who removes it records the temperature at the time. Facility bia as a vial no akofano. Each vial is a unique number and a unique identifier. Now say po the omo the tag bia bon ho enu po the would to mean more information for each vial. So you can follow the specific vial throughout its whole route from where it was manufactured to when it was administered. Into nipa serious adverse effect, what we call serious, meaning so be wu okoda hospitalization, wa paralyze it, like serious adverse effect. That report has to come and we have to follow it from last part na they want to the nurse na or they want no to the facility no want to be bia the vaccine that specific vial because it has a number. And no you be follow to the last and write a report. Into say into protocols no it remains the same.
When you nimfa Ghana said yes ye no mano. E idea especially on the, I get that. Especially on the back of the Dr. Anaba Ekache, say when him conform yenua or my one panini bia in Susan Bonnie Efrimaba.
I'm on the Ghana FDA advisory committee for vaccines and biological products, and we all do we follow and do investigation on adverse effects of any vaccine Ghana.
To bet me don't say you book AstraZeneca, Sputnik V, Moderna, it's a Pfizer or one Pfizer, ni na sa vaccines and as some company ya the way a idea intimate cover be bonny be amreye.
Motu makade.
We futu adia FDA. How much?
Motu makade ya the vaccines and they are safe. We know that the worldwide in Kofupi Wawadrobano vaccines and they are doing well compared to the amount of people that have had adverse effects. Motu musumaka that's any adverse effect wa Ghana ye follow no through. Ye share ye investigation ye hunse ni pakuna underlying problem so that next time no obri babo wani ye bisa questions na wadam underlying problem ye be hwe ye hu ye ebi aye for this particular one ye fan wo ye dey ni ye de bo. So all that thing no before a COVID baby near for childhood immunization.
Okay.
Today in Ghana, I'm not talking abroad.
Yeah.
Ghana
has it. But was Ghana how many cases of adverse effect had you ma follow through? I'll be to me
well, COVID. I don't have that number yet.
BBC
so far, the mean say the any big adverse effect in terms of like a death from the vaccines in the monument. But me na COVID nankasa yerba nankasa the way kunimpa. But minim the vaccine part of it and on the I don't have that information.
Very well. Young cop Sabra ye kase Wagana near yenim as of 5th January 2022. Now you say vaccination and as Pania ya wono. Ghana for the dry mo panye 8,893,267. But doc, so bodium kakrama mi on. Na me kwa homano so na me fa Dr. Dennis Edujesi Emran Komotwitwe no wo Kasama Foma Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory scientists. Doc, yes, I'm a crab you about Dwabo Ase Jumadi so.
That's it, also.
Yeah, try and go, Doctor. I also grab a key reference to Assembly Wakafa. Only a corner who she and now need him come out was say, no space you cry, so we cry, no so free. Yadi and Koy. Yet twas some free, sir. Pointing and now making a musa say, Science say, I would ya yadia to a quem said Ghana. Ye jina dia bo Ghana for ho ban no boa ban na eboa.
Well, so say no ebi a yentimi nka mwakra because be better than none. However, ebi ananka yebetimi I improve and just as I said earlier on and be very consistent. Ndi ye enka impact kakra class is here no yebeka say enka akonanim. I just looked at the news yesterday. One of the countries are on closely down school. It's COVID anyway. And so the numbers the crowd is it's higher than what Ghana is having. That's what is Ghana BBI, no. I'm just saying, and yet worse off. But you are not consistent in terms of observing the protocol. Because from the political angle, from the educational angle, from the religious angle, any social life with the protocols be but we are all not adhering to it because political rallies sorry now sorry after the lockdown. Yes, this is a wow, this is a show certificate. Yeah, you sanitize you sterilize the one that and we to do it every 3-6 months. But sorry, first one, they see that nobody has even come in whether you have to repeat it or you don't have to repeat it. And we have protocols. It has just been left in the papers, black and white. But we have not been consistent and responsible enough there. We must really adhere to it. And I think that has been the base. I was there. It's needed be sure. I believe strongly say and COVID just as countries example and they would equally be quoting Ghana as an exemplary life maybe others may want to look at.
Okay.
But from individuals, politicians to religious groups, I say you are relaxing.
Eti abanesano Dr. Yesu me do bemo but abanesano Dr. Edujesi abanesano die ne betima ye especially nia ye hunu ye bronya breni mpuna kese ye toto ye nima for to be omo lejokuku to be omo bolly to be ama for to puna hodo ye hu show sa kese a ekoso wo ye memu barade ba kwa ye tinse ne mpedifo ne se omo beye wo bronya breni na fe so sabra ye koyi ene se say ye shiamu sa na ebo nchenku a na say ye bia Ghana for dodo na akwa ye public space a e wo say wo de krata bi kire say wa wo pane no sa kwan no nso e boa na ba na beboa
yo kwan no e boa ba se so le de very good me meta say obia as much as possible the processes no and exclude say man wo vaccine. And I was saying Kobia 18 but I keep maintaining say vaccination card. We don't have to relax the extra mask. What you say? Because I also strongly believe, and I stand to be corrected, say because I've said earlier on that vaccination does not prevent infection. And you bet me a virus, no. But virus it's not going to have that towing effect in you just compared to be or no on vaccine.
You know, mostly or more vaccinated tends to be the reservoir. But the virus no better comfortably. Uncle free area. But a honor benya idea than no it is a person who now or a potential source. Now I was vaccinated. When the just virus not or even back into the community. A variant is coming, another strain is coming. That probably might be more serious than the course that the panel are vaccinated. I don't subscribe to that. I say they're fully vaccinated, so I'll be going around without what the mask. And the haircut, I will see a hair mask and also a couple because they were vaccinated, not why infected. Both didn't from the from. And the person also wearing the mask will not be taking infection from other people.
Okay.
It's activity to hear over and maintaining social distancing.
Okay.
It looks like in the one arm will be a young say, here in we are talking about vaccination. They enjoy all other protocols at home. They are put vaccine so now we will call it to see more at the entrance and can ensure the supply to the bell friends. And then I respect the child I will say social distance they maintain. They are the vaccine so and we leave all other measures. But vaccine that
ɛhɔ na medwen ho a menti asɛ me sure sɛ atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa ɛhɔ no so ɛyɛ ɔmadwen mu na kakra sɛ yɛwɔ protocols a yɛtumi di so ɛbɛtumi aboa na boy ho ban nanso yɛni so na no am call Dr. Yesu na no am call ɛyɛ Rwanda Kigali kropon no obi amfa aba mbesi mi so sɛ menhye nose mask ɛso obi a hyɛ nose mask epusu me Ghana ni sɛ menhye ma ade na me so yɛ dɛ bɛde nanti krom ha doc ayeso edi enti na yɛntimi nhwɛ ɛma protocols na nyɛ adwuma Ghana
a leadership failure and lack of consistency to senior a doctor and kind leadership no omo beka asem baako next day no omo anka say ya party omo beka say ye social distancing she mask ye share Flagstaff house no omo gina ho mo ye party be brain she mask leadership no omo say ye social distancing but omo beka akoye conference okumase leadership we be call parliament no hwe omo kon with no normal be omo kikam omo titunto so go omo so we a parent and now we awofo na wo kan kire wo ba say yes now we a parent no wo flout wo own rules den na nkola no so beti asem
okay mama to sa question
Rwanda
right.
that is the difference
yes.
The Rwandan leadership no more grow. You won't see Paul Kagame. Ono wakbaka chen Crawford so munyina amonya social distancing next time obeba no original Flagstaff house na oye den oye party or sa on share mask.
Interesting. Doc, also you to say leadership and I foot to obey and I had a man penny for saying when you bet my said a son no man bet my yet bet me to aquam na boy hobine. Yes, it's my
yeah, he said leadership can be exonerated when we are talking about this particular issue because here to ensure, say, yes, we able to make this. And one, I have said, say, a brand, it should have been something as much as possible we can live with. What can you say, say, a bit of something, not a on share master. So, and now say, obey 12,000 Ghana. Can you imagine, say, apply to Nano City, you can't do it to sell. Prisons are definitely going to be full in the next 1 or 2 hours. I had maintained and here review your family and get some aspects of communal space. Then you may have told now, a doctor that a book so those other things, any of the other over time, brand money, they not a some things can happen. A member will be a bit responsible.
Very well.
Because we can't obey it. Yes, we can implement it. You know, implement it.
Okay.
And that is where I sit on leadership. Okay. And in that case, it comes back to us as individuals there. And what say yes, we have our own responsibility. Our life. They can't now come and blame a good one and the rest. They can't blame the police. It is our who refuses to let's take charge of our own life protect our lives. And for sure, Nipa would be. But if there are certain things we put in place, I believe strongly say we can protect our life even in this pandemic.
All right.
And live to fulfill the purpose that we.
Very well. Dr. Dennis Edujesi, you better ask no bra unyama Ghana for no na ye kasama for Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists. Dr. Grace Ayensu so ase Ayensu Dankwa ewa hase Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa na mami sisubio Ayensu Dankwa were your public health expert. You know, by the way, we are related to Mampenyana. Yankwa asemi we meka Mampenya asemi nano eno obehye ebo na odan ni tiri po adi na ehwa na montu mpo ye hu se ahya ase wo meamia hodo se eba health infrastructure hu hia se ye besisi asupiti ni bi aka ho so all my Ghana yakwantuo eba akadia ye hia bebo ya pomoden won sema saying that to be an city. What is the Ghanaian story
in terms of
health infrastructure?
A long story. And yemu bin waye henario ho. Osande baby aye wosisi ya waye health. Inte da musha baby na wasi abekrompo na mbesi afun wo fom. Kwame Nkrumah ne time fiwo. Ne Atamils the Jomahama na those two areas in Ayenya the best health infrastructure. The best or the most added. Okay. John Mahama and the Atamils government came and added more to the health infrastructure than we had before. In the last 5 years, nothing has happened. Nothing. All we hear is empty promises. First of all, the COVID thing was botched. Almost implementation po die COVID de sikane ba na yakai se COVID aba na yakojiska but Ghana for nankasa COVID situation po die phobia ho. The only good news for us Ghanaians in that, let me digress a little bit, and it's a Ghana population nankasa no we are basically young and healthy. Into na COVID no enkum yenti senia eye wo Europe ni abotire no. I think that is our saving grace. Into Africa no almost a group of youth na 70%.
That's right.
And they are young and healthy. So that is why the COVID hasn't ravaged Africa as was expected. No bed syndrome still exists. In the ambulance, one more hospital, any hospital.
But realistically, these last 5 years, you bet me the CRCPTP.
This last 5 years, we have funded when Sifu Fumpone one man slogans na 88 hospitals in 12 months. Then it became 11 months or say 8 months. Then Agenda 111, Agenda 111 no. 88 hospitals na kawa na senkaho. You know, it's just sloganeering and nothing has been done on the ground as the whole day. That's what you've been talking about. Obi Frefi, different region. Almost if young Kwanta you showed, nothing is happening there.
How crowd they don't say CSA. Say you could renovate.
Almost say one far a pin to form. Now one far tile crofo from ponto if young Kwanta. 6 new regions in the forget it. There has been no development there. And the idea because yes, 6 regions no, it was for to bring development and damn na work train. Now we have SMC. How can any of the new regions development be our border? It's zero. In the last 5 years, and I mean, if the asset back almost 10 years backward. But in 5 years, simple nanka one my slogans, empty slogans. Now what can that da Mampenyin Jomahama Oje no obeden obe your numpa mehen. Without adding even anything new. No new slogans. University of Ghana Medical Center, omumbie ne papa, omumbie all the services. No more for university in my university for no more because all the best hospitals in the world are university related. Uko Mayo Clinic, on why yare one omuko. Mpenimfo na will make them decision we Ghana where work or Mayo, work or John Hopkins, work or Harvard University, work or Yale Hospital. They are all attached to universities. And that is where the best research comes from. And that is where you bring new ideas and young people. No, hospital, no, in the next 5 years, innovation. They have innovation centers. Things change. Every hospital. are attached to university. No, they are doing better than the non-hospitals attached to university in terms of innovation and coming up with new things. More Ghana ho. Na yes, University of Ghana Medical Center. Say in way there just few services. A whole hospital, beautiful, like quaternary. Chede Abrochi Hospital na me yejuma. Dam hospital boy first and baby na me yejuma wa Abrochi. But it's partially opened. Second facing there and the Yemfontun channel. Poyenshwe your first facing.
Wabra yesi for
Wabra SRC 88. Wabra kuche when you like Ejina last staff at the University of Ghana Medical Center. And I into why the young mom fully operationalize it. All the services, cardiology, everything is there. Not these few services that you're offering now. The capacity of the hospital and the services that you are providing is not enough.
It will also see near Abandadani ya Akamurem na no mom na Yemfa Yahoo the inshim. Ansana ya Fofrono.
That wa shall say I won't ye. As a case for.
But strategy we are more.
For free,
and so that ye will quire ye befa so ye beto because my health minister waka say and yes o ma jesi ngura mu sa omo plans so omo be ye bibi afa ho whilst doing that and also then they are adding new ones send them come and nam do the nsan kwan
and nam do nsan kwan but the mass me what did adam from a creature when you are looking at it a university a more cantonment friend
a Bank of Ghana
hospital. It's also not fully operationalized. Ima Watema, same scenario, brand new hospital, heliport, the nicest dialysis center, the nicest mortuary, everything, the surgical center, everything, oxygen plant piped in, it's fully also not fully functional. Afari Hospital, only in Ashanti region. They say no, look at the catchment area, the north, the center, the whole thing. Everybody comes to Konfanochi. Into Konfanochi abroso. You can't have enough staff. You can't have enough hospital beds. You can't because catchment area needs too much.
The banana ma pim for bedded that form.
Bedded that form on your pim for will be poor here when your malaria the form because the area now and a population is 7 a dose you can't fulfill it. You overwork your staff, you overwork the facility, you overwork your machines, you overwork everything is the recipe for disaster. In Tinkafari Hospital nanke wo hononka ye bie ya. Enka wube decongeste Konfanochi nanka omude omwa kwa hakakra nanka ayese beds available beba. Have you seen the size of Afari Hospital? It's almost like a Kolebu.
And the crowd Kolebu no crano.
Kolebu ayesi ni for fraud a 2021 2.0 Kolebu 2.
Surgical unit to
Kolebo ways in for etasa. Under what circumstance will a health minister look at these facilities and say, "Media, minyangwa, me babe, but in the meantime, no more promise 111 hospital." Now 111 boy agenda no, it's just words. There is nothing on the ground as we speak today.
Oh, yeah, shall say to for more. On
the ground, mean the one for the cement in chef foam.
Oh, yeah, to foundation.
What about
what to foundation? What today? And that Joseph Yami go granoma to foundation.
Into foundation, what this is dana.
And a also a brekum say, Yasha say a year do. Assassin omodema ban say woman see hospital enye bibi omoye
intedo assassin
say hospital see enye one day event
only one day event but one kasa no be catch and there be in first it was 12 months to 11 months now if one kasa will push it to 88 no
it way brekum de no na
inti anyway hospital
wo say also a grade no edwi na akle assassin na yetimi asase ayi bibi
it's
work is ongoing
answer neighbor you know say Edikoye hospital be unfinished nke enwe faster than this one. You understand? In my constituency in Eskadoketan constituency, Kojokrom aye boden kase like it's growing, one of the growing part of the constituency. On what chips compound or why you do your lentil level. It's still unoccupied. mfuefu no nyina enyo nti bibi otedam ehwe manyimpe wu wa bra ebotum de sika kakra da complete eyi na ewie na eti fofo da ti da make na nam dodo on sen kwan nti se besi fofo aka ho mpa ye beda wase but kakra na wa sha ase na de sika kakra be ye me de ewie why dey ewie ono ansa na akahye fofo ase Shama hospital na wait to fomo ana wait to da ekria wa do ho up to now 5 years later 1 year shwe what is this slogan here?
Sanya be an abortion or say 18 months. So 18 months.
18 months, that was in 2020. Only 18 months from Indo.
Okay. Still
18 months
still 18 months no so here.
April 2021, 2020 to now. 18 months. Yeah, 18 months. 12 months upon order call 18. Yeah, even the one that you said you're going to refurbish and see for frumpo and yay. Na mana America si for share a queer we bubun war or la
yeah. No cry a coho. A month for no more a year juma or ho. I should no more any say you be seen any money. But then again, many contract many pedifar no more honor education common China for no more. Almost a phenomenon a year and near group BB.
It's always in the pipeline.
When you're politician, where you dear, what did you man? China from penny for no more.
Orba, Yabeye, Yanamkwando, it's in the pipeline. Give me all the other adjectives and other permutations of what they are trying to say. Up to now, you they be Yanamkwando, a quani young quaida. Say, Achichirempo, and Oroco 18 months at Achichirempo 18 months on Boria. Inti is the words are fine, and we liked what we hear. But the reality is zero on the ground in terms of what they are supposed to incur by now. 18 months.
Secure funding.
Level.
By no mass secure funding. Secure something can only problem.
Why just cano? But up to now, first of all, baby Pomadino or a committee no, one a chairman or a chief of staff.
Yeah.
Now, how did the chief of staff have anything to do with the health industry or with our healthcare? When we have a health minister, we have a Ghana Health Service, a impinfo, your doctors, your lawyers, your offender nurses. How is it that the chief of staff is managing you?
A government of Ghana project. That argument, a government of Ghana
health
project.
Minister, you are only deputy, sir.
Very well. So what do you on the issue
Ghana
of
Health Service in you are? Into how it's like just words and I wouldn't find you because baby a second point no may sure that I 111 po you half of wow.
So what
111 minus half.
So what do you mommy on na yen shad you be a year Honorable John Kuma, Deputy Finance Minister 4 months ago no ne I'm a phenomenon class of them. It's all Joy News, Multi TV. No come na no obisa nsem fa agenda 111 no sikasem ho ensem ene baabi a sika no be free aba o kaya be si se sika no be free Ghana heya o de hwade we sisi.
You can have the conclusions when you have the details of which equipment and the sizes of those hospitals among others. For the moment, what we have been supplied is the average cost of about $17 million for the Agenda 111.
For the Agenda 111.
Yes.
Okay. So where are we getting the money from?
Well, we are getting it from our country. Of course, all this hospital and several other hospitals we have built have been paid for through our revenues. And when we say our revenues, it could be through our domestic tax mobilization. Sometimes it's not enough. You have to look elsewhere to get loans to support it. So we are looking for concessionary loans. We are looking for bonds, either local or external green bonds that we can raise. We are looking for all sources of, even if it means syndicating loans, to ensure that we are able to complete these facilities. So it's the same way that we have financed all projects of this country. We will find money to complete.
Okay, so Deputy Finance Minister John Kumano no Okasa Joy News Multi TV no ne MFA pel na Okasa fa baby a sika no be free aba na sika omode share agenda 111 mo yene Dr. Grace Ayezu Dankwa and I was a public health expert but ade ba kwa so hunu ne say committee a omoye project implementation committee no ni oda no na say titire ni oda no chief of staff Madam Akosia Frema Osei Opare. And again, could you upon Kroma Bra or more pa a year Jumedi no or catch and send for my United say agenda 111 $17 million US dollars and I only be cover over 15 acres of land on the bay yes Jumedi. But on the issue of financing, no, so what's your John Kuma your problem?
There was just one day or struggle. He was literally struggling to figure out why he was baby obeying the Miskanefi. Because first, no say, us is Sikano ho, Sikano wa him fa, us is in the country. Which part of the country? Because you can so ungu baby.
I said 100 million startup fund, ne free a year Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund.
Yes.
Safo Tuana NDC for Giant.
Now hospital core is 17 million. Na 100 million. A hospital able to make 101 hospitals and now basically 5.6.
I know your startup fund.
Okay, startup fund. Into what you only are man ye kwa koshishka yeda babe. Actually last budget nisa a finance minister inside of the budget they put X sites. When you're ready there will be say hospitals. It's just words again. Just like the botched free SHS as I say red, gold, green, blue no. Traffic light abemin. Now we're saying education system 3 years later we don't have a curriculum. All the issues with the free SHS it's bad. I mean the idea is good, but the implementation is bad and the sustainability is bad and they don't have funding. It's the same scenario here. So it's almost as if they keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Omobeka they do. Agenda 111 and there's Obiape hospital there. I said Obiape. So it sounds good. Sikano Accra or basically 5 point something hospitals, but we'll say 101. 5 minus 101 I hear naka and majority naka. But then no one Sikano. Now you don't have the money. Now you don't even know how to implement it, and now you don't even have most areas where they don't even have the land. Nor will they even be able to build these things. We should design any architecture then. Sad hospitals, basic district type hospital designs, that plan has already been done and paid for. Ghana for no almost CBU. Uko Dodowa Hospital is one of our best current district hospitals in the country. Apparently, you say maternal mortality in Podo Under the John Mahama administration, they built those hospitals. The design was supposed to be the same. Abanyaja tumaye tuyakao. Enu nanka omodiye dodoa, omodiye fomina, omodiye abetifi, omodiye is the secondary one. So now, why it says kaka kanu senyan asan ako tuo before for architect for na asan aje plan for wa bra plan dada wo ho.
Okay, very well. So but we mama doc ni ensanya ade we yenda na ehomra ho na yemfa eye enkratwe ye ba Ghana for amutie ye ewo power 97.9 and afenso mo amhwe wo TV XYZ ye mo akwanya na mo so mafre na mache madwen ewo agenda 111 and afenso yade ekodi wo coronavirus ho nkomo ayedi kan e de bremo menko ba bia Dwabo Ase ni ewo power 97.9 and a TV XYZ ye ba.
You are welcome to Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yamamu Akwaba, Ediba Ghana Herb Therapeutics. Yen, and I am the leading herbal pharmaceutical industry. Ewa Ghana ha. Yen eni so adi hunu se. Yede ayaresa eni enije ebe mani penyi na hano. Ye bomoden se yede abe fumfidi ekuku dam. Eni ekwan ahodo a ye nam so edi ye enduro. Now, modern say you're running in a safe and efficacious with proven evidence. Ya my running na bo abafom. Send a bear obibia. So yes, you can you. So you mumina waiting atobi. Namonia ayaresa edi amamoho. Our quality control lab hano. Yaya nsɔhwɛ ahodoɔ pii. Ebi any pH, ebi any moisture content, ebi nso ne total water extractive value. Ansa na yɛsan nso yɛ total solid residue. Near Abrante you know, or near friend the pH. Now pH no, a boy am I who say ye do no, a acidic, and answer a basic, and answer a neutral. Now I sound say you don't need now you need pH into see a pH no, not a pH now, you can assassin. Not a chest a ye do no, more than a beha drink a crack. Until you was said, Precopeno, ye jai a juma a would run soon now. Now your bomb or dane say. You better into 3 and I say you better correct it near pH no asesa and sana ye the end no about one thing. Ahano ye the efidia your friend is a moisture content analyzer. Eyen hwehwemu ehunu say insuo dodo a egina ye duro no no eye anase enye se ebro ompempenso a ye hwehwe a anase bo standard na ye hwehwe na ye sanso de duro no ko ne akohatamu ye ni abomodin say eduro no moisture content no edu standard a yehwehwe ansana ye de ababonten emfidi a aka nyina nso no eboayen ema yetimi calculate ni efre therapeutic dose e ba no sana ye hu eduro no dodo a ewo se yetimi edigo capsule biemo se ne be asa wonno ma ebetimi abo ejuma na yetimi asa wo yare. Aha, and I buy a whole idea in room the extract. And in the cake in room in no, ye kafra, na yapo, hata, and sana, at the end no about one thing. Aha no, a mailing room. Na yedi abe fun fidia a stainless steel at the yam yendru no e ma yenya ne fe standard pulse size and sana ya koye ne fe capsulation. Ahano, ye near friend capsulation. Your capsulation in India, your sensory abe from Fidia, stainless steel. Your my feeding up paper capsules no more and sana, your coin your friend accounting and sealing. So you're free encapsulation and polishing. Your ban your friend or counting and sealing. The honso, you're the abef in fidi a cuckoo down. And one casa a king kind in no doa, a was a container beemu. If you are, your sounds with the silica gel at your tomb. Send your bear insure engine container no more. Now uncle say a drone and it na hoarding. A real sɛ fidie na bɛsan so akata eduro no so fɛfɛɛfɛ with aluminium foil na esili no kama ansa na eduro no aba abɔnten. Aha no yɛwɔ mfidie a ɛma yɛn duro no nyinaa na ahyɛnsodeɛ ne yɛfrɛ no label. Ewie fidie no ankasa asama no yɛfrɛ no manufacturing date. Ewie asama no expiring date na wasan so ama no batch number. Ennuro ahodoɔ a mo hu sɛ yɛde ɛfa mfidie mu nyinaa ne yɛso ahwɛ no. Nyame adom ne nyinaa aba abɔnten. Na ɛno na mo hu sɛ yɛ display ne fɛfɛɛfɛ ɛwɔ yɛ table yi so. Na sɛnea mo nim deda no, ne yɛdi kan ɛyɛ Ghana Bam. Eduro yi no ɛyɛ nku wɔn aso ano yɛ hye na yɛ nam. Honam yaw bi ani hɔ a eduro yi entumi ensa. Enti sɛ wopɛ eduro a etumi etu ɔyaw ase na eyi firi hɔ ɛma ho ɛtɔ wa pɛ Ghana Bam. Yɛwɔ mo ahodoɔ mmienu, yɛwɔ ne kɛseɛ ɛne ne ketewa. Nea wo sika betumi aso no na watɔ. Nea ɛtɔ so mmienu no ɛyɛ prostate eduro wɔn aso a yɛde ebedwa so ɛfɛ no prostate joy. Wei bɛrima bi a wopɛ sɛ wobɔ wo prostate gland ho ban anaasɛ wo a yɛaka kyerɛ sɛ woanya prostate disorder no wei ne eduro a ebetumi aboa wo anaasɛ woanya urinary tract infections mpo a pɛ eduro a ɛfrɛ no prostate joy na Ghana ha nyinaa no ɛno ne eduro a ɛtɔ so baako eduro biara ɛsɛn ɛnni hɔ biom afei nso ɛno no aka no ɛyɛ nea ɛbɛdwa so very soon wei ɛyɛ Zulu 3-in-1 Emma Martinka akɔfom a mo nya ne friend feelings no afei mo nso mo eduro na ebedwa so nti mo hwɛ nim kwan enche bia eba afei sɛ wo yɛ bɛma wa ho de ɛkɔfom ɛwɔ mpemu a anaso pɛ sɛ wo sisimo ɛyɛ den ɛnde eduro a yɛ friend sɛ Ghana man ɛna bɛboa wo enche bia yɛ de bɛbedwa so ɛne nti mo hwɛ yɛ nim yɛ san so ne friend save 500 Ghana ha nyinaa no yɛka immune booster ano ɔden na ano ɔhye a ɛyɛ saa immune booster we ɛno nso yɛ duro bi a ɛnkyɛ biara yɛde ɛbɛbɛdwa so na yɛtumi ako eti ayarewa ahodoɔ pii ɛne nti mo nhwɛ anim Ghana Health Therapeutics yɛnani so ade hu no sɛ yɛde ayaresa ɛne anigye ɛbɛma nipa nyinaa na aha no yɛbɔ mmɔden sɛ yɛde abɛɛfo mfidie ɛkuku dam ɛne ɛkwan ahodoɔ a yɛnam so ɛde yɛ nduro na abɔmmɔden sɛ yɛn nduro no nyinaa yɛ nduro a ɛyɛ safe and efficacious with proven evidence na afei nso no yɛma yɛn nduro nyinaa boɔ aba fam sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ obi biara sɛ woyɛ sikani o sɛ woyɛ ohiani o mo nyinaa moatumi atɔ bi na monya ayaresa ɛde ama mo ho wei ɛne dwumadi a Ghana Health Therapeutics yɛaba sɛ yɛba bɛdi wɔ Ghana ha ɛne wiase afa no nyinaa ɛno nti no sɛ wopɛ yɛkyiri akwan anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wo ne yɛ ɛdi nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ wopɛ yɛn nduro yi bi ɛtu atɔ a wobɛtumi afrɛ yɛn ɛwɔ 0244 727028 anaasɛ 0244 754380 yɛda mo ase Ghana Health Therapeutics abɛɛfo ahawɛnduro fie.
Utie Power 97.9 after social TV XYZ Dwabo Ase dwumadie ni abono nkran pawo sima aduonum kai se yeguso a yedi nkomo afa akade nomade afade a yehia beboa ama oman Ghana yapomoden ho nsem yapomoden ho ensem a beboa ma oman Ghana etumpon no etimi agina ye na Dr. Grace ayensu dankwa public health expert yene na twetwe nkomo so far but wankobo twetwem no ye kogina agenda 111 na ye hwe said ye tibia no esitie te said ye di kan ye bra ye hye dwumadie no ase betumrika call doc betumrika call finance ministry mo website the last time omo kasa fa agenda 111 ho August 19 2021 the hono matwe say the ministry has noted with concern speculations in the media based on allegations by a minority in parliament that government had already spent 636 million Ghana cedis on Agenda 111, even before the shortcutting of the project. As stated in paragraph 400 of the mid-year budget review, the project is expected to be implemented in 2 phases. Near the kind, pre-contract works, and at the Etosuminu, construction and execution of projects. And in 2020, 600 million Ghana cedis was released to the health infrastructure account at Bank of Ghana to support the implementation of the district and regional hospitals projects. Metwa so no machemo enoma hodo maka ewo ho. Doc so meji wa dwenkyere obasabere ne pese ye se ye pese ye mo ahwefo ene atiefo ma dwenkyere. Etubetiba frɛ na agenda 111 yi ho nsɛm ne health infrastructure nkomo ya yedie won so betimi e de wadwenkyere abetai echi numbers no ene display e screen no so ma mo hwɛ Facebook live no bon say ye the numbers no egu screen no so power 97 na about Facebook live ye the numbers no egu screen no so and ma mo hwɛ wo TV XYZ no ye the numbers no egu screen no so won so betimi ache wadwen enti numbers no 020 416 that's 020-4155-88. 888. That's right. 020-4155-4155-888. And our Facebook page for 020-415-5944. It will wait for friends to say, baby, I will be a agenda 111. Asupiti, I hear a bit of ama impuntu etwa my. Hello, morning.
Yeah, but your friend Anas, me for free tamale.
Anas yanko yetiu.
Patch agenda 111. But mother, excuse me to start with this. Because of media, most of medias, when a mama present in the Oya the Oya or the sitting government, because it seems they are shilling the government. So that's why he's doing what he's doing.
Oh, Samu.
And the credit that woman and Canadian because personal. And yeah. Ghanaians, got 13 bills, 34, 33 million, you to attach on other way. We don't have government in power on quantity tax. In the some of the tax figure the question, Muma Yanka wants them. But I say most of the media houses actually the government.
Okay.
That is the problem we are facing in Ghana.
Very well. It's that you also say you have so Kenya no e two projects so they have be a echo. But I say me ma for so emeto so. Hello morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Bodina baby of free.
But you from Askanda can say Dwabo Ase.
Over it you.
But you of what the program can so much hospital my intention the jamo.
Omo de dia yi.
Intention na come. So many juma so kra e wo ho.
How many years in it?
Intention on that home. But you need month for so crime from all bossing.
Wow.
So well last year one on doing chance in the gym or from there. It may be on our cost of bossing. So right now.
Okay, William, Jina Homano so mama on na when me producer and Jujun come out to say I'm call for so. Hello morning. Hello morning.
Morning.
Yes, what Dwabo Ase. We didn't have a be out free.
You come Baba Mikasa Fredenta.
Baba Yanko.
Yeah, that's not my part more man. I ran before there and so we had the before. There's a throw, woman number 1. I don't think you woman the can. So me so on the woman agenda 111. I'm going to go see what's better. Let them movie. Oh, the PR, I don't know, or different things that we work on. Who was a job on so? Work on, didn't work on because as some more, or the assembly of the 2 about you know. Who will actually say, you know, can I know? Could always see I know. Well, no, what the 2 are not most of the actually.
Okay. Mr. Dase, say, Wafre, Doc, Memoir Bemba, Mam for me, last caller. Hello, morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Higher power 97.9 at TVSYZ. Would he and a baby out free?
But I'm the Cocoa in Catastrophe Bantama.
Hey, Quaguati, young way.
Yo, I have one. I don't know. Can be in Yama Senka. Then I can cover the Taba, Yaginesi, Papa Taba, Yaginesi. And then 11 budget to acquire and educate the Burami. Now, who do I do to or any? Now, as it has been you. I was I didn't go back to the here. Most I have started Jimmy and I didn't know Jimmy was my name. Jimmy and it has to be. My who.
Yeah, that's it.
We are not going to be
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a puzzle to be fair. Quaguati, I will free band. My man to a phone, and Mamuinache, bombs of free Sunyane, and important Munina was say, Doc, that's a way cut to enough. Ebia. And somebody be a tear for the mass on me, sure self as well.
As something, I think the sentiment and some of Biarakan is the same. Woman and Transam and Bridge. Agenda 111. John Mahama, after 3.5 years, Kada the first year, and Kota, you be in a waka 3 years. Now, between Onuna at a Mills, one government, and after 3.5 years, maximum 4 years, and they were commissioning hospitals. They were not sloganeering, and Anyafe na what they assault kobo form. Chief no gaha baby no say sword cutting, blade cutting. They were not blade cutting and sword cutting. You understand? They were actually completed projects they were commissioning. Inti nkofune kai with the media and also wakanwa. Made you want to a certain extent because nipa krono wa baben mo 5 years. Ne 60 year ko 60 year mo catch them man na baby 101 hospitals are hospital krumpo you are way relenting level or to near completion. You know that is a scam. You know it is not true and you know it is not going to happen. Because it's just basic understanding. Dana, especially 101 hospitals, not 10. Not 5, but 101. Even the places that you said there, ebokaka renovation, emfa tile compound to form, emfa paint, emfa ya dan
if you kwanta,
emfa tile into form, emfa excavator was abade left was abade emfa bin kesi ho, emfa scaffolding nkwai. 5 years down the line. And the media is still talking about 11188, blah, blah, blah. All this were friend and sloganeering. You know that the moon come important because you put a lot of promising people. Only na dream day or by simple.
Dog, yet to be nyai, but I was here because I can ya to so. Na akunta buona esuna wo ye kabi mamin kabi amemuno. It means a air dine and wedding. Meadow as a dog and Obra Yamaya no pay. Dwabo Ase Jumedi so power 97.9. Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwana Oten public health expert. We did the press comment coming from all of us and the entire team. Yeah, the when you know somebody and Nante ya free no siabre musa abesi sabre abon nondu. Sabre idea on power 97.9. Ajima niye power niye or the power mid morning ebre musisi. What TVSYZ yet is sini fefe bi ebe cham. Bye bye.